What's up? What's up? And welcome to the Arthur Moats Experience. I'm Arthur Moats, and you know what time it is. Let's get it, man. Of course, it's a Victory Monday. Of course, I was not going to wait all the way till 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to spark this thing off. Why wait, man? Shoot, we was ready. I was ready. Shoot, start this thing going up, man, because we do got plenty to discuss. Obviously, we know we did our immediate reactions, right? Me, Mark Bergen, Tanisha from at Really Florida Football. Shout out to the gang. But, we had our panel discussion yesterday, man. Got a chance to upload that video this morning. Looks like y'all are already enjoying it, engaging with this. So definitely continue on with that. But, from my standpoint, it was like, all right, we got that out the way. That's been a blast. Next up, though, we got to talk a little bit of the stats, right, from the game and what took place. We know our homie TG, Terence Garvin, former Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker, my locker mate, going to be joining us around 4:30 p.m. And I'm hopeful that maybe around that 4:15 time frame, as we wait on our brother TG, might get them phone lines opened up. Because like I said, that was fun last week, man. I had a couple of calls that came in, had some good conversations as well, man. So like I said, do want to continue on with that. But, like I said, man, whenever we get the big division win, put us in first place, clear back in first place, not that top first place stuff, but back in first place of the North, always love that. And then shout out to Justin Gordon. Yeah, man. For those that don't know, man, go Blue Devils. All right. Big Blue Devils guy, big ACC guy. Love conferences. All right. Shout out to conferences. Shout out to the Duke Blue Devils. All right. So yeah, man. I'm a Duke Blue Devil guy, man, through and through. Yep. So you gonna see me rocking out hard. All right. Cause they did the Lord's work. All right. So shout out to Duke Blue Devils. All right. Shout out to them Blue Devils. But said, man, we had college football playoffs, man. We know that's exciting in terms of the official brackets, who made it, who didn't make it. Salute to everybody that did. And for those that didn't, and for those that, don't want to participate in any of the bowls, I get it. All good, all love, man. So no worries. But yeah, man. Super excited though, man. Super excited today. Because like I said, man, we won yesterday. First, them Ravens. The almighty Ravens too. Lord. I don't know about y'all, man, but that felt kind of extra good to me, all right? Especially after the week that we had to endure, with all of the naysayers and the negativity. It was like, man, it was good to have one of them big boy punches back, like, yeah, pause all that negativity for just a little bit longer. All right, just a little bit longer. We can still fire, we can still do all that, but just not today. Just not today. All right. So definitely, was enjoying that right there. All right. But yeah, man, this is what we want. This is what you live for. This is the storylines, the journey. And we are getting to experience it, each and every week. So I'm excited about that. But let's go ahead and get this thing into it, or at least let me get off on my front end. And then by then, we'll have time to open up those phone lines. Because like I said, I do want to hear your thoughts, your comments on this game as well, man. Obviously, we know how it was last week. So just to see where we are now, 7 days later. But because I got to talk my talk first. All right. So let's go ahead and start off the way that we always do. Drop it in the comment section where you are tuning in from. So that way I can give that big boy shout out to start today's show. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button one time for the culture. And to subscribe if you're new to the channel, baby. Come on now. Y'all see what we be over here doing, man. Shoot. Film reviews, lives, uploads, panel discussions, solos, man. Whatever you want. You want lady content, you want guy content, man. However you like it, we got it for you, all right? So, it's been a lot of fun this year, man. Definitely enjoying it. And even though it is getting, now that we're in December, I'm like, oh, man. We're really getting into the wind down phase of the year. Ooh, can we keep putting the pedal on the metal so we can keep playing just a little bit longer? Because I'm sure some of the college fans out here right now are experiencing this, right? Hey, it's all good to be, hey, I don't show up to those games. We bigger than that. Cool, but you're not watching your team play again until next September, bro. Like, do you know how bad that feels? Imagine if your team was bowl eligible and it's like, we ain't played the bowl game. Bro, you wait all the way till next. Oh, my Lord. I don't even care about the actual players, but just me seeing the optics of my squad. So I'm hoping that the black and gold, we can preserve and maximize every opportunity that we have so we can get some of them bonus games post season. All right. But let's get it, man. Okay, we got the Barbarian in the building. 757 Chesapeake VA. Shout out. Rod Dollar always in the 330 Youngstown, Ohio. Mr. Caroline, baby. Salute you. Always appreciate you being in the building. Let's see. After that, man, we got the homie Carly, man, 180s in the 520 Tucson, Arizona. It says a beautiful day outside with a high of 80. Shoot, man, I love that because it's a beautiful day here in Pittsburgh, man. A high of 30 with a little bit of that beautiful snow that is mandatory to me for December, man. Let's get it. Happy Victory Monday to you as well, Mr. Mike Hood. And you know we had to hit the early fire up. Come on, man. Sometimes you gotta wait on it. Sometimes you're like, you know what, bump that. Let's just get right into it. All right. So that was the vibe today. But who else we got in the building? Oh, Lifted Ones in the 916 Sagtown. What up, baby? What up? Light the beam over there as well. Y'all was kind of crazy over there too. Shout out to the fans though, man. All right. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to Saya as well, man. All right. Y'all are wild. I love it though, man. All right. I love it. Hey. Play some defense. We ain't asked for much. I just play the defense. But let's get it, man. Oh, and yes, Apollo Creed, this is officially the turn up phase for sure, man, because why wouldn't we? I mean, we got to do the whole doom and gloom. We're not allowed to be happy, or I mean, we're going to do what we want to do anyways, but it's frowned upon to be, positive or optimistic or even upbeat after a loss. So you better believe we're going to be on a head top all week long with this here positivity, with this here feel good movement. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. Because we already know it could be negative. It's supposed to be negative. So the fact that we won, it just is like, this is bonus happiness, man. Sorry, guys. So yeah. We are in it. But to spark this thing off though, man, like I said, let me go ahead and make this thing all pretty real quick. Why don't you make it pretty? Can I make it pretty real quick? You see how I look all pretty when I put that graphic up there? Because yes, I do want to, recap that awesome game that we got a chance to witness out there, man. Obviously, it was beautiful from our perspective because we won. Now, was there some controversy? Catch, no catch. I ain't tripping on it, especially being a guy who was on the wrong side of catch, no catch before. All right, shout out to the dog, Jesse James. But, based on what they continue to say from a rule standpoint, based on what they continue to reiterate, and even with the head officials and how they communicated, that third act, the football move act, it's a lot of gray area on that third football move act on the Isaiah Likely play, to me specifically, because he doesn't maintain the possession. That's why JPJ was able to knock it out. When we talk about, that element, that's a big part. Was he able to get a third, fourth foot down? Nah, that was what separated him from the Roman Wilson game earlier this year, right? When we saw Roman, I think was versus the Packers, have a similar play, but he took 4, maybe even 5 steps before that football came out. So based on how the NFL and the officiating wants to continue to emphasize that third step being a football act, whether that's the securing of the catch, whether that's another foot being in bounds, whatever it is that looks football act, it looks like a football act. It's like, yeah, man, I don't think any of that took place in that one right there, man. And the officials agreed. So shout out to them dudes for that one, at least. All right. Every once in a while, they might get it right. And if they get it wrong, at least they got it right for us. All right. So I appreciate it, man. It's very refreshing because we don't get that happening, or that doesn't happen for us a lot. And I understand, man, people will make a big, ordeal about the rules and things like that. But to me, when there is gray area, this is what you leave yourself open to. It's the interpretation of it now, right? And we know the make it simple, just hold on to the football, and now you don't have to worry about it. We've seen players do that, and you don't have to worry about it. If he held it for the additional step or two, I think that also would have clarified it, because that would have made it very similar to the Roman Wilson play. To me, it reminded me of the Jesse play. The only difference was Jesse's knee hit the ground first. So that's why I felt like, man, that was more of down or fumble versus incomplete. But we won't bring up the old news. All right, we ain't gonna do that. But anywho, let me get into a couple of these things, though, man, because like I said, I do want to talk some stats real quick, man. Let me drop that graphic down, make it a little bit pretty for you so you can see all the details. But How the heck did we get up out of that thing with a dub, right? How the heck did we get out of there with a dub? 22 first downs to 13 first downs, man. Obviously, the Ravens, they controlled the ball, man. They definitely did a good job offensively at times, right? So as we're looking at these numbers, it's going to be some stuff where we're like, yo, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. But yet we found a way. How? Well, as we continue to proceed, right? The thing that I would say stood out to me in a positive way for the first part of this graphic, man, to me, it's third down efficiency, man, because like you said, first down wise, they watched us, right? 22 first down to 13 first downs. They had a ton of rushing first downs, and we did not have as many rushing first downs. Obviously, I know our rushing total was not the best this game, but it was effective enough. Shout out to the toss play. It was effective enough. But third down efficiency, man, we were a little bit higher, right? I think this is right around that 40% range, whereas 7 out of 18, a little bit lower than 4. I think like 36, 38-ish. So with that, man, that's a small error or a small thing that slanted in our favor when we're talking about winning games and winning within the margins, right? This wasn't a blowout game. This wasn't a game we won by 2 scores. So how the heck did we do it? This is the first part of it, right? Third down. We know that matters. And we talked about last week, man. We said last week the Bills snapped the ball. Was it 80-something times compared to, the Steelers only having it, I think it was in their like low 40s, 30s, stuff like that, man. So here, even though they still outsnapped us by 26 snaps, it was still a little bit more balanced, right? It was just a little bit more slanted where it wasn't so lopsided. And that was the grievance last week, specifically with that defense in the second half. I just felt like, man, they got wore out. It was just too much. And eventually the dam broke. But right here, you can see where they were able to minimize that. But also the thing that stood out to me, 6.2 yards per play compared to 5.5 yards per play. We were slightly more explosive, and that was key. That also shows up with this next set right here, man. Passing yards, baby. Right? We obviously know we outpassed them, but look at the yards per pass, man. This was one of the things that we've been harping on with our offense. We've talked about it with the receivers, the tight ends, with Rodgers, with Arthur Smith. We're like, we don't care who is responsible, but can we please throw the football downfield? We do feel like by, expanding the field and making defenses have to respect the deep pass, it can open up some of the running game. Now, it didn't open up the running game yesterday in the sense of production, but what it did do, we were calling their bluff, right? For every time Baltimore didn't believe that we would take a shot downfield, Rodgers, DK, Calvin, trying to think who else cut one. Skronik had an explosive as well, man. All of those plays that took place, that was due to the Ravens at times not respecting us offensively. And I hope that defenses continue with that. Make us have to prove that we can make plays. Make us have to prove that we can throw the football downfield. I hope that this is the building block, right, to give us more confidence going forward. But we're going to get favorable matchups. Baltimore gave us a ton of favorable matchups. And the only difference this week compared to weeks past was Rodgers and DK were connecting, right? That is what gave us that explosive feel. Literally the first play of the game, man. That first pass deep. Oh my gosh. We like, bro, thank you. Where has this been, man? But this is also why you bring in a DK Metcalf. This is why you pay him. And this is also him holding up his end of the bargain as well. It's not just, yo, man, we do it. All right, we bring you in here. Now you just get to be here on scholarship. Nah, man, you got to live up to that as well. And I thought that both of those guys did that. And I thought Arthur Smith and Aaron Rodgers both had like that mindset of we are getting DK involved early and often, and it paid dividends. One of his most productive days. But that's all shown here. The next big thing, interceptions thrown. 0 for the good guys, 0 sacks allowed. 1 pick, 2 sacks. We know the pick, man. Shout out to James Pierre. He keeps getting his cousin, man. Shout out to that, man. Love to see that right there from James Pierre. And then we talk about the 2 sacks. We know the first one, Brandon Echols, excellent job, man. Just staying with it on the blitz, right? But then the second one, which was the most important sack, and that was actually the jersey my little guy rocked today. I know some of y'all be asking. Yeah. We was in the Highsmith. We was rocking on Color Rush Highsmith today. But we know that was the big boy second sack, man, that really sealed the deal for us. So shout out to that. But that's how you can overcome this rushing element. 217 to 34, 40 attempts to 17 attempts, 5.4 to 2. That's gory. That's nasty. But it still felt better than last week, which is weird to say. I know. But it felt better. The last thing was this, though, man. Scoring wise, 2 of 4 in the red zone versus 2 of 6 in the red zone. We saw those touchdowns mattered, man. Whether you're talking Rodgers running it in or the toss play to the boundary getting it in, man. But however we had to do it, find a way. And then from there, man, those field goals, they added up, man. Boz did his job. And that's how you find a way versus a Baltimore Ravens team that outsnapped us, clearly outrushed us, and in certain elements had a more talented, roster or more proven guys. The other thing I would say is this, man. We know whenever we're talking Steelers and we're talking a Steelers victory, one of the telltale signs for if the Steelers won, turnovers. Did they win the turnover battle? And when we say the turnover ratio, the turnover margin, the turnover battle, we're just simply saying, is our turnover number preferably 0, but is it lower than the opponent's? And in this case, once again, it was. That one interception, it paid dividends. We were also able to score a touchdown on that drive as well. That's big right there, man. Not only did we take the ball, but we also didn't give it away. No fumbles, no picks. So even though, yes, once again, right, lost the time possession, this is respectable. 33-26. You can win with that if you're still doing some of the other things. You're winning the turnover battle. You're winning the third down battle. You're winning the red zone battle, right? You're winning the sack battle, right? These are all the other ways that you can still win, even when you're getting outgained, even when you're not, having your best day in terms of rushing the football. But to me, man, that was huge. And that's a big reason why we were able to get up out this thing. Like I said, it wasn't easy. Came down to it, right? And defense had to stand up like big dogs, which I'm sure some of y'all were a little bit nervous about. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It happens. It happens. But either way, it worked out. All right. So, like I said, man, I definitely like that. And that was, like I said, what I wanted to get off in terms of the game. But with that being the case, now I do want to transition and get these phone lines opened up for y'all. So that way y'all can join the convo, all right? Because like I said, man, I've already did my talking, man. I did all my talking yesterday. I'm about to talk some more when the homie TG get on with me, all right? So I'm like, yeah, man, I just gave you another, 10, 15 right there. Just a little quick on how I was feeling about the game. So now I want to hear how y'all feel about it, though. What were your thoughts? You know what I'm saying? As the game was progressing. All right, are we still firing? Who we firing now? Man, I need to know. All right, let me make sure I got this thing all locked in and loaded. All right. So y'all know how we do this when we open up the phone lines. Y'all call me and I will call you bike. All right. Shout out to calling back. But the digits to dial are 412-951-0002. Once again, 412-951-0002. Alrighty. Let's get it. Make sure I got everything set up. And shout out to the technology as well. Oh, we got somebody trying to leave. Oh, hold on now. It's tripping. Oh, no, the phone is not tripping. Do your job. All right, let's go. Let's try to get this first call in because I do see you just called me. Oh, I might need to push that button. See, I was over here set tripping. That was on me. All right, let me call this person back. Let's see. And I don't have no number saved either. Talk to me. I don't have you saved. So who am I on the hotline with, baby? Who I'm on the hotline with?
David Decker.
Oh, what up, David? How are you doing, baby?
I'm good. How about you?
Man, I can't complain, man. Shoot, it was a victory Monday. In a multiple ways, you know what I'm saying? It was a pretty good weekend for your boy, if I do say so myself. But David, talk to me, man. Talk to me, baby. How was you feeling yesterday, man? Seeing this 27-22 dub, getting us back in secure position of the North. What was your energy, man?
I'm going to say this because this is how I felt. That is the Steelers team that needed to come out and play yesterday. That is the Steelers team we have been waiting for since week 1. They got DK open. They got the game rolling. The run game was good. They played good on defense. It's like, that's the game. And that was amazing.
I know, big facts on that, man. And when you're talking about this being how they needed to respond, man, we saw and we could all feel that physical, just like mindset and just the never giving up type of mindset as well. But to you, man, who were some of the guys that stood out to you on offense? Some of the guys that stood out to you on defense, man?
DK.
Oh, got to talk
obviously.
DK. Mm-hmm.
At his first big game I've ever seen in the Steelers.
Let's go.
Defense. TJ probably, but more so maybe Jalen Ramsey more.
Ooh, okay. I like that. I mean, Ramsey was back there making plays, hitting folk. I mean, whenever you see him back there, we all just feel like he's about to make a play. So I do like that. Shout out to Jalen Ramsey. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And one more for offense.
Oh, but I gotta ask you though. What about our pad? What about Highsmith? You want feeling the Highsmith? He didn't give you enough today?
No, I think he did good.
Okay.
But I couldn't think one on defense, more of the offense.
Ooh, okay.
But Highsmith is good. But the one I forget, Connor Hayward, who had that big play.
He did. Yep.
To get a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Well, shoot, man. Talking about you said for the touchdown or for the first down?
The first down.
Yeah, the first down. Yeah, on the QB sneak. Heck yeah, man. Keeps the drive alive, man. And that was aggressive too. Out the gate with it. I'm like, all right, let's hang. We could be aggressive. I like this. It's a nice little change up. Yeah. But I like that.
I'm going to say this for everyone. I was happy last night that the Chiefs did not win.
Ooh, okay. Well, shout out there. All right. Let's go.
Because they're 6-7 now.
Mm-hmm.
And if the Chargers win tonight, that puts more pressure on Kansas City to go in to them next week and beat them.
I like so how you playing this out? Are we looking at just Chiefs not making the playoffs, or are we looking at it for our seeding as well? I'm just trying to follow you with this thing a little bit. Heck yeah.
I think the Chiefs missed the playoffs.
Oh, all right. Let's go.
This is a down year for them. I don't think they can figure it out towards the month. I think they can get 2 wins off. But I just think because you got the Texans and the Jags right there in the division, when you got Buffalo trying to keep pace with New England, and you got the Chargers keeping pace with Denver, I think Kansas City bodily finishes somewhere in the realm of 9-7. I just don't think that will be enough.
All right. I like it there, David. I like it. Well, shoot, man. Always appreciate you tapping in. You know this, baby. All right? Let's go. Let's get it, man. Appreciate you again, baby. Peace. All right. The digits are open. The phone lines are open. Like we said, man, I do see y'all calling. Let me go ahead and call this number back. I don't even know who this is, but let's have fun with it, all right? Because they just called me, so I'm going to call them back. Why wouldn't we?
Hello.
Talk to me. I don't know who it is, but I'm calling. How we doing? Who am I on the hotline with?
I'm good. It's Justin Gordon.
Man, what the heck is up, Justin Gordon? How the heck you been, man?
I'm all good, brother.
Man, let's get it. So I got to talk to you, man, because you always tapping in on the show. I'll always see your name pop up, and I do appreciate you from the heart. But what was your thoughts?
I appreciate what you do, man.
No, respect, baby. But what was your thoughts, man? 27-22, getting the dub versus them stinking Ratbirds. Man, what was your energy?
I loved it, man. I was first Sunday, me and my family, we always get together, go out and eat somewhere. So I was like at the family dinner watching the game, like on pins and needles at the end. But classic time of the game, classic Ravens Steelers. But I'm loving it, man. All I gotta say is Jesse James, brother. I mean, if Jesse James didn't complete the process.
Thank you.
I mean, if he didn't survive the ground, then likely he didn't complete the process. Y'all go cry about it like we had to against the Patriots way back in the day, man.
Big facts.
And just eat it. We won. The game is over. It's live with it.
Big facts. Stop making excuses about it, man. One play doesn't determine it all. So that's what they told us. One play doesn't determine it all, man. Y'all had all these other times. So that's the same that they told us. So we're gonna make sure that we tell them the same thing. All right. So for sure.
Yeah, man.
And shout out the family traditions as well. I like that, man. Heck yeah.
Every first Sunday we all try to get together, so it ain't one family member planning it, and then we go out and do something.
No, I like that, man.
And the seniors too. So
respect on that, man. Respect on that. No, shoot.
One thing I do want to say real quick.
Because I was going. What you got?
I peeped into the future. I seen it.
Oh, okay.
Like from what I've been seeing from these 12, 13 games, whatever many we played, is I think with those 12 picks we have, we need 4 starters out of the draft next year.
Okay. Tell me what positions you thinking? What positions?
We need 2 starters on defense and 2 starters on offense.
Okay.
Now, I'm saying on defense, we need D tackle / nose tackle.
Respect.
KB, I love him.
Put him at a 5. I like him at a 5.
Just put him in his position.
That's
So
what I'm
let's go
saying.
get a
Yeah,
real
yeah,
nose tackle,
Mhm.
and we or a D tackle, and
Yep.
give Harmon a running mate. He needs a
Mhm.
running mate, and I think that should be like the first pick again. Go double down 2 years offensive line in the first round. Do 2 years on the D line.
No, I like that. I like that. Okay.
On the offensive side, I don't care what order they come,
Yeah.
but I know we need a starter, DB, cornerback, or safety. A DB start that can start at either corner or safety. I'm not
Okay.
really a fan of Jalen that back there. I want him in the star position, nickel.
Ooh.
I want
Okay.
him back where he's
Yeah.
supposed to be at.
Respect.
So I don't care who. It could be a starting corner or starting safety. Just give me one, and that can start and make plays. And on offense, I'm a little torn. I know one of them got to be a wide receiver.
Look, you know we need a wide receiver. Don't we not playing that game again, are we?
Yeah, no.
I'm about to say, please, not another year. Just go get us one.
Receiver.
Yeah.
I would, if I had to put it in order, I would go D line first round, sneak back into the first round, and get a receiver, and then we go like DB and either guard or quarterback.
Okay.
Second round.
Okay.
But I just want 12 picks, even if we have to go to 27 to get some picks. Get the quarterback. I don't know, man. Like, if they quarterbacks ain't looking like they supposed to look, bring Aaron Rodgers back one more and draft somebody. But we need a guard and a receiver, a D tackle, and a DB.
I like
that
it.
Can start.
I like that. I like that. Well, before we go, who were your standouts in this game, though, offense and defense? Because we know what's happening these next couple of weeks, man, over the next, 4 or 5 games, and then we'll see postseason-wise. That can also determine the order that we're talking about when we're saying receiver versus linebacker or versus D lineman versus corner and safety. You know what I mean? So offensively, defensively in this Ravens game, and who are some of the guys that stood out to you, though?
On defense, JP just keep showing up on tech. Brandon Eccles was doing his thing too.
Facts.
But like I like JP out there on corner. But I know I just said I want to draft a DB, but I'm like, I don't know. You're gonna have to battle that.
I like it. Ain't that wrong with that? You can never have enough of them, man. The same when we look at them pass rushers, and it's like we got a ton of very capable pass rushers. I don't care. Corner the same way, man. Do you got another guy you can throw out there? Because you need them. Injuries happen, man. All these receivers out here, these 3, 4, 5 wide receiver session, you better be able to handle that dude, man.
And what I didn't notice really is Zach Frazier. Like when he don't, well, if you're not calling his name, it's a great name. It's a great name. You know what I'm saying? So
that means all the snaps were good.
I'll say the O-line completely stood out because they really didn't touch Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? So I would say the O-line as a collective, but I like the young boys. That's why I want to get another guard so they can grow together. And all the Broderick haters, y'all just keep hating. The boy got a fully guaranteed contract. He's coming back. Deal with it. He's coming back. Not going to tackle next. Just get a guard in there.
Let's go.
Let's run this thing, man. Because that 15 yards rushing or whatever, it was pathetic.
It was bad. It was bad.
It was nasty work.
Hey, look. But, and you got to remember, some of that yardage is Aaron Rodgers' bootleg touchdown.
Oh, my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was crazy.
Right. I'm like, we got Rodgers out here running touchdowns, giving us the discount double check. Hey, man.
Hey, if they give it up, though, take it. If they giving it up, we taking it all day.
No, facts on that, man. Hey, Justin, appreciate the heck out you as always, man. All right. It means a lot to me, like I said, the way you tap into the show, baby. All right.
For sure. Shout out to the chat, everybody.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Appreciate you again, baby. Peace.
No problem.
All right. Like I said, the digits are open. I keep saying the digits are open. The phone line is open. All right. The phone lines are open. We still got some time. You know, TG ain't on time. We started a little early just for y'all, just for Yins, because I went to hear y'all voice today. Enough of me talking. Let me hear y'all talk. All right. And then I might comment on y'all in this comment section. Man, y'all agree on him? I don't know how I feel about that one. I like this one right here. But so far, so good. So 412-951-0002. Those the digits to dial. So let's see. Okay, we got some more Cali in the building. All right. Well, I guess we in California today. Let's see who we got in Cali today.
Please leave your message for.
Well, all right. Guess that. Oh, he's calling me right back. You're calling me. I'm calling you, dude. We're calling each other. This is awesome.
Please leave your message for.
Oh, I did it again. Yep. You're calling me, man. All right. I'm call this one then. All right. Cause yeah, we definitely calling each other right now, bro. I can see it. All right, let's try this one. Let's try this one. And I wish
call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Y'all gotta stop calling. I'm calling you guys. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm calling this number now. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We got action. All right, I got action. I don't know who this is, but talk to me nice. Hopefully, it's a good person.
Is that my main man, Moats right here, 55?
Talk to me now. That sounds familiar. Now I feel like I know this voice. I feel like I know this voice real well.
No, I called in one time. I left a message. It was like after a game, but this is Chilla 21.
Chilla. All right, I'm about to say, yo, you sound familiar. All right, shout out to Chilla 21, though, baby. What's the word with you, man? Because you're out in Cali, right? Gotta make sure I got that right?
Yes, sir. 951 Riverside.
Yeah, salute you, baby. Salute you. Now, Chilla, first off, man, appreciate you because, like I said, you definitely been around for a while. Means a lot, all right? Definitely means a lot. But I gotta ask, man, 27-22, we are back on top of the North. What was your energy? How did you feel about the game, man?
Man, I like the way we showed out, in that game. Offense is finally moving it. I think they finally listened to us with DK. We've been saying we need to force feed this guy at least like 10 times. Yes. I got him in my fantasy. Guy has like 5 targets like every single week, and it's insane.
Hey, that's frustrating. I already know that fight. That's frustrating right there.
Yeah, he's supposed to be number 1. And then, MVS, he was out there. Adam was out there. And they didn't get, much targets or anything, but I did think that they kind of, distracted everybody on the field.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. You watch them on tape, those guys would respond and react to, the Thielens and MVS in terms of just where they were. But at the same time, the way DK was playing, it's like, yeah, it make everybody in that secondary put them antennas up a little bit more when he's doing that, though, right?
Straight up.
Yep. Heck yeah, man. Now, who stood out to you, though, when we talk about offense and defense? Because obviously, like I said, man, you brought up MVS, you seen Thielen out there and everything like that. But, like, what was going on for you, though, man?
Man, I could say DK because, he finally showed out again. But man, O-line played good. I wish they would have did a little better on the running game. But who else? Shoot.
What about the one-handed man? What about the cast guy? The old guy with one hand. How'd you feel about Rodgers, man?
Ron, he did really good. He did really good.
Perked up Rodgers. You seen him?
Yeah, no, he made the plays. He was pretty on point this game. Past games he's been a little bit off, but this game I think he was just dialed in, super like laser focused, making all the right reads. Even though he missed that move wide open, he got Jalen for that easy
look. I gotta ask you, how'd you feel about that, man? Because I was over here like, yeah, move is for sure open. But what was the easier pass? It's like a layup versus an open jumper. Which one would you have taken?
I don't know. It's almost like you could just pitch it to Jalen and he could just kind of walk in or just easily toss it up to Moose. But I mean, he was right there, so I would have just probably done the same thing either way. Moose could have been his blocker. So, yeah, I don't. So I'm gonna disagree though. I don't think that was a touchdown by the Ravens.
Okay, talk to me.
Likely, because even the people I've talked to that, kind of agree with, the third step, like before he makes that third step, he's losing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he has the full possession, the full play that they want to see. So
now, how do you feel though? But what about?
I don't see how we're comparing it to Jesse James because Jesse James caught it, came down with it. It touched the ground, right? But he still held on the whole way. So I don't get the comparison there.
Yeah, I don't get the Jesse James comp. I thought the Roman Wilson one was the most similar, except Roman took an additional 3 steps on top of it. It's like 4 or 5 steps, like clearly in the end zone. So it's hard to kind of like isolate one of those. So I think that's why people are just kind of bringing them both up and kind of mirroring them or trying to like blend them together. But I'm with you. I think those first 2 steps, clear, yes. Possession, yes. But if the rules are stating that you have to have that football act, right, that third step of the catch, by law, it's like, yo, that does not happen. And
Yeah.
and I
I
don't
think-
know like
oh.
when they emphasize this third step, but they're that third rule, but it's like, man, that is definitely a portion. And we remember Jesse James. So I'm with you. Let's keep that going, baby. Heck yeah.
I think they need to use this as like put it in the NFL dictionary as like a football play. Like this is, I think, to me, like as black and white as it gets.
Yeah, I would agree. I definitely would agree with that. And shoot, and if you want, put it side by side of Roman Wilson. So now you got reference. Not a catch, a catch. Football move, not a football move. But with that being the case, though, Chilla, who was making football moves on that defense? Because we've been talking some offense. I done heard about some of them guys that you liked over there, but on that dog side, who stood out to you, baby?
Yeah, man. I think James Pierre continues to elevate. You know, I feel way more confident. Yeah, Pierre Island, man. He's been like a pretty solid spot on the, as a DB2 there. Yeah, I'm gonna say James Pierre, man. He's been lights out. Like I feel confident with him, like going into the playoffs if we make it. But down the stretch too, I feel like he's gonna hold his own.
About to say he's been looking good, not just creating the turnovers, but like you said, even in one-on-one coverage. I mean, I know I've looked at plays of him, you know, guarding a Jamar Chase, guarding a T. Higgins at times, guarding some of these higher level players, and it's like, man, he continues to make plays, man. He's looking consistent. So
I even like how he made that tackle too. Guy was running down the sideline, and he comes from the opposite side of the field. It's like you don't get a lot of that type of effort from just anybody, but he comes from the mud, so like he's gonna have that in him right away. Yeah, he's balling.
Listen, I am so glad you brought up that play because for those who don't know, he's talking about the play where was it Keaton Mitchell? He breaks the long run on the left sideline, and literally Pierre is on the opposite side of the field at like pressed up playing corner when the ball is snapped. And he literally books it down. Was it 40 yards down the grass, man, across field, taking the angle and everything to make the tackle. And it was like, granted, they end up still getting points on that drive, but to see that type of effort, like you said, man, that's a dude that got it out the mud. That's not a guy that's deciding whether or not he wants to participate. He's already in it. And I thought that was not just shown with Pierre. We could also bring up DK, right? In terms of him taking the special teams rep. It's like, man, these dudes are guys that are just trying to, whatever it takes to win, they're showing that type of commitment. And I think that's a big thing for us, man.
Yeah, I didn't see Asante Samuels out there too much. Was he playing? I didn't see him at all. I
didn't see him. About to say, and I know I've watched it a couple times. I didn't see him. He might have had some reps. I saw a lot more of Brandon Echols, and then they were using Jabril Peppers. They would use the 3 safety look and put Ramsey in the slot on occasion. But like I said, me personally, I didn't see a ton of Asante. Now I could have missed him, but yeah, I just didn't see a lot of them, man. But hopefully, though, if we're winning, and we didn't have to use a lot of them, that's a great situation because he can play. Yeah, he's a dude for sure. He's a dude, man.
Yeah, good depth for sure. That's depth for sure.
Heck yeah, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. So, Chili, you feeling good though going forward, man? What's the energy going into going the rest of the season? We still fighting a good fight?
I'm probably like one of the few that thinks that we can make a run. I'm pretty confident. I'm with Vince Williams. He said we can win out.
Shout out to the homie, man. Shout out to the homie Vince.
If we can just continue to play mistake-free, play as a team, minimize errors, like they can definitely. I mean, I think the Lions might be a challenge, but their running game is insane. Yeah. But that's probably the only game I'm really worried about. Everybody else, we can walk them.
All right. Hey, Chilla 21, baby. Appreciate the heck out you calling in. Appreciate your insight as well, man. I like your energy, all right? I likes it a lot. And you stay safe out there on the west side, Riverside, California, baby, all right?
You too, man. Thank you for everything you do. I'll watch everything. And shout out to the chat. Shout out everybody.
Nah, respect on that, man. Let's get it, baby. Appreciate you again. Peace. Shout out. Oh, man. Awesome phone calls, man. Shout out to everybody that did participate with the call-ins, man. I would give y'all some more, but I believe my dog, you're ready. Like I said, man, when my dog show up and he be early and on time, I'll be like, man, I can't have my dog waiting like that. No, not the homie, no. So make sure I get this plugged in real quick, man, because we got a victory to discuss. Heck yeah, man. I like when we get to discuss a dub. All righty. Y'all make sure you hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe too if you are new to the channel, baby. All right, got that. All right. Here we go. Okay. Yeah.
You see what
Let's get it. Shout out, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages. We are joined right now by the man, the myth, the legend. I'm talking about that Pittsburgh Steelers alum. I'm talking about the West Virginia Mountaineer alum. I'm talking about Malakame. Okay. Steve,
right.
let's go. I'm talking about Malakame, one half of the Lockamates, and the former defensive coordinator of Norfolk State University. Man, make some noise, my dog, Terence Garvin, aka TG. Let's get it, man. Oh, I gotta let me get your drops real quick. The congregation, TG. I see you, Skip Good, Mike Hood, TG. You see the people over here showing you love. You know how they do, man. Stop playing with them. All right, let's go. All right. What's the word? And shout out to the homie Big Noriega. He says, my boy, TG. Come on, man. You know everybody gotta show you love in the building, man. Come on, man. Hey, look, broski. We did that though, huh? We got us one, huh? Yeah.
Calm down the noise,
man. What was your energy, baby? Talk to it. What was your energy, T?
Feel good about it. I mean, it's hard to win in the league. That's what we always say, man. It's hard to win in the league. So that's a win. You got to feel good about the win. Division win. It matters, It matters. So feel good. I think I hate to be like this. Like, I feel like they heard the noise, but they embraced hearing the noise, And I think they heard it. I think they heard the whispers. I think everybody hear what everybody was saying. The fire T, the fire Tomlins, this team ain't it, just everything. I think they heard all that. I think everybody heard all that all week, and I think they did a good job of. All right, let's take it and embrace it. Like, some people take it and they take it in the negative, and it's just, I'm gonna fight it back. Like, I don't think they did that. I think Coach T embraced the noise. I think the team represented him in the sense of embrace the noise, and they attacked it. It's like, I think the definition of Coach T, like, don't seek comfort. I think it showed up like, no, we're not gonna seek comfort. We hear it, we see it, let's attack it. I think it showed up.
And now, when we're looking at that specifically, right, and we're watching how this team responds, what are some of the things that you, as an alum, you're just like, yo, I can tell that this is a group that's responding to that versus, man, they just out here going through the motions. They just out here, all right, man, just collecting a check, or, what some people might say.
I mean, I think it's stuff that you heard, like, you got to listen to the details in a sense. I think you hear Aaron say this was DK's best week of practice. I think
you heard that too.
I think you hear that. I think you
emphasized it.
I think you hear, it was my birthday, but we having the meeting. You know what I mean? I think you hear, it sounds like people pulled up. It sounds like everybody was there. I think you hear, all right, like, you just embrace the noise. I think you see a shot to DK early in the game. I think you see DK on a gunner rep, like, whatever it takes. I think you see Patrick Queen get hurt, come back in the game, and, like, man, whatever it takes. I think you seen edge setting. I think they embraced who they were. I think early in the game you see a lot of reps. They had a good strategic game. I think TA had a great game. I think he balled. Did a lot of stuff strategic, schematically.
And when you say TA, you're talking Terrell Lawson. For those that make sure everybody is on the same page, Lawson for a second. He'll be right. And no, you good. But just make sure you're just so the listeners, so they know TA. You talking about Terrell? You get me now? You got me? No. You got me? Let me get your audio. You good. You got me? He about to come back in. He about to log back into the channel. Let me. I ain't like how that sound. I just make sure we clear that up. Can't never say that now. Heck no. All right. We back. You got me? You got me? You hear me? All right, that's my
Throwback.
dog there. So we were talking. You said TA. You were talking about schematics with TA. So we're talking Terrell Austin, defensive coordinator. Man, you were giving your recap on what you felt about the performance, the scheme, and everything. Yeah,
love a nice scheme. First of all, shout out, love a nice scheme. But I thought he did stuff you could see early in the game. Because like I said, we always joke around, we talk trash. You an outside guy, you love this, but they chase stuff so bad. They chase it. And I think early in the game, you could see they had a strategy where they're like, we're gonna let these DNs go chase it. We're not gonna put them in those type of situation that they gotta feather the quarterback. We're not gonna have him play Lamar. We're gonna play Lamar from deep. You'll see they bring a lot. They bring that the safety was the quarterback.
Ramsey was having it up. Yes.
It was bringing it from deep, from the post. Like
I was like, "Ooh, that's gangster, bro." But when you got a Ramsey, you can do that. You can't do that with everybody, man.
I mean, they did it with Peppers too a couple times, and
you saw the 360 look too at times.
But they was just doing it in the sense of like you caught the quarterback. Like we're gonna let them chase the dive. We're even gonna let the backers stay in the dive. You got the quarterback.
It's a gamble, but it works when Lamar is compromised.
I thought they took advantage of. I thought they told him to run. I thought that was
the
strategy.
for them saying, yes.
I thought they was like, let me see you run. Like, let me. See
I don't believe you could do it.
Let me see you beat me with these legs. Like, I mean, even the one that he do run in, that's just bad decision making. Yeah. That's just bad decision making. Like, that's do your job.
Be patient. Do your job. Yep.
Do your job.
You did it right the second time too, and that's the funny part. The second time you did it perfect. Yeah, it's like, bro, why are you tripping? Don't trip.
Just do your job. I thought they communicated well. I didn't think it was too. I mean, it was a familiar foe,
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna do certain things schematically. Like you could attest to it. The Zay Flowers 2 through the zone. You the curl flat defender. You got to roll up with it. It's like, bro, watching who was in that position. I'm like, he just got here. Granted, we could talk about he should know it, but at the same time, it's like, yo, this is they know us, we know them, and this is something that you scheme up specifically for this call right here. Yes, yeah, absolutely, man.
A lot of that showed up.
Facts.
So, which is, I thought they won the schematic game. I thought they won the chess match. I do. I thought they won the chess match. I thought they showed up at the right time. They did certain things that was just. If you just a little bit of confusion, make him pull up and throw it late. All right, we got action. Like that's what we want him to feel like he can run it, pull up and throw, even to the last sack. They run a little text game. They get Cam open, but they got the pressure off the edge. Like it looks light. It's heavy though. Like you see the pressure in your face, this pressure right on your back. You might not feel this. You got a TJ. Everybody know TJ over here, so it's like let them think that's gone, but this pressure's coming off the edge. It was pretty. They did some pretty stuff, some teach tape, some stuff coaches can put in their book. Like they did some pretty stuff. Yeah, I thought Coach T had a day. I just thought they played well. I think they did what they had to do to get out of the stadium. Yeah. I thought it was a Steeler win. True.
Now, I gotta ask, baby, because you brought him up. You mentioned him early. You said, he was out there, got hurt, came back. We know he was under fire. Some people were pulling his Steeler card and everything, but what was your thoughts on the LBs and specifically PQ? Because how I feel about him. How did you feel about him, man? Yeah.
I like PQ.
I'm happy on the PQ. Like I like PQ, bro. Yeah.
I never hopped off the train. Like,
no.
I like PQ. Deep down, I love that LSU linebackers. I like the Quans, the PQs. I like the LSU.
You gonna drop them too, and not throw my dog in there too? Can Shep get some love too, man? He OG LSU. Little OG LSU. Man. Come on, man. Yeah, man.
He got that Detroit right now. So
come on, man.
But I love the. And not even to be like that, he don't represent that LSU linebacker like
he don't. He know. He's talking about. I know what he's talking about.
Yep.
The Devin Whites of the world. Yes, sir.
PQ. So
everybody think about it. All three of the boys get Jay. Like, bro, all of y'all go. Yes, all of them. They all nice. They all nice. Yeah, all of them. Yeah. All right.
It's kind of like I thought he played good. Like he was physical. I think I'd like to see him wrap up a little bit more. I think he a little too. I'm the big dog. Like I like to see him wrap up a little bit more.
He do think he the big dog.
He think he the big dog.
He hit Henry on one play. I'm
not
like,
mad
hey,
at
bro,
Mhm.
you not bigger than
Yeah.
Henry, bro.
Wrap that up. Wrap that up. Don't be mad at them thighs. Wrap that up.
Wrap that joint up, man. What
Wrap
you
that up.
doing?
He don't have his target zone is strictly high. Wrap that up.
Yeah.
Good.
But in his mind, he knocking everything off. Like, bro, you know
Knocking
he's
it
bigger than
out.
you, bro. Like,
You know, knocking it out.
Yes.
I thought he played cool though. He was physical. He got to the ball. I thought he found the ball well. They did a lot of stuff. They got in that 5-man a lot. You know,
Seen that.
at 0 with the 2-4 eyes, they kept them clean. They like, you're not truly just gonna run at us. I thought they lost the B gap a little bit, which is never cool, but they did a good job of controlling the B gap for the most of the day. Like, and if you know, you know, there's not many runs you can do like that duo, the the powers, all that. You can't do all that when them 2-4 eyes in there. Like, it give it a long day. And 2-4 eyes represent between the guard and the tackle. I already know. I got you.
I was about to say, go ahead and drop that for the game, because you know the people like, what's that meaning? Is that the why ain't they run that last week?
I'm inside shade of the tackle, man. I'm keying the tackle. I'm gonna win that B gap. I'm gonna control that B gap. I can't get cut off by a tackle because I'm already inside of the tackle. You know, if I get a power to me, I'm gonna set an edge, nice edge. They set good edges. Like they played good defensive football. They set good edges. They attacked the ball. Fundamentals of it. Like, they looked like they definitely were in full pads all week. It looked like they was in full pads all week. They banged out all week. They set edges in the cold. He didn't give them the indoor. I'm sure they went outside all week.
Every day outside. Yeah. You're gonna feel
like
these
they went outside and they set edges. Like, it looked like it. Like,
everybody in the full sweatsuit out that joint, like, bro, it's break out here. I don't care. We're hitting. Yes.
We're gonna set this edge too.
We're gonna do
hit
this.
that. Yeah. Get your hands ready.
Don't tell me you got it. TG, don't tell me you got it. Show me.
No, show me.
I need to see
everybody,
it.
Though. Everybody. Top. If you know, you get what I'm saying, get what I'm saying. Everybody's gonna set these edges. We're nobody's sitting on the helmet. We're all gonna take the no vet days. We're gonna set these edges. We're gonna get ready to go. I thought they looked like it though. I thought they played like it.
Now, following up though, setting the edges and everything, right? Because I agree with you as well, man. I felt like defensively, man, we did see a way better performance, a way more enthused and just productive unit. But we know statistically they still ended up with, I think it was like 214 yards on the ground rushing on, 40 attempts. Henry still under 100. I think he ended up at 94 yards. I know, right? 40 attempts, 200 plus on the ground. They averaged, like, I think 5.4 yards. But what was your thoughts, though, on the run defense specifically, and especially when we're thinking about what we just saw happen, record-breaking performance against the Buffalo Bills?
I mean, they still got to get tighter, but it looked like they found something that, because, like I said, that's the 3-man principle, you know?
Yeah.
They got in 3-man space, and in the sense of, like, 0-2-4 eyes. Like, they didn't come out in that true 4-man where they're just getting the duo and the double teams. They came out in that 3-man. I thought they did a good job mixing it up, you got to find where I'm at, you know, the moving target. They got gashed one time pretty nice. That was a big gain. That was a lot of yards, you know.
But shout out to Pierre, too, on the chase down, man.
Major
I forgot who one of the guys on the call brought it up, but yeah,
42.
man, 40, 50 yards downfield. Go get it. I need that.
Just get it down. We'll figure it out in a minute. Every blade of grass.
Snap it again. Yep.
Every blade of grass. So I thought they did a good job of that, but it just schematically, it looked like they changed it up. Where like they got in this 3-man. You've seen a lot more 50. You know, you didn't see as much 41. You've seen a lot of 50. You've seen a lot of
and shout out to 50 as well, man. When you talk about guys putting their face in the fan, you talk about guys. Yeah. I know this is gonna hurt a little bit. I know it's the nasty part of your job, but we ain't got time for you to second guess. No business decisions.
Don't think about it.
Watch 50 when he put that head across the bow and he hit on 22, man. It's like he got him down. And what did it cost you? Like, yo, you can't be afraid. It happens. Can't be afraid of that.
We told him about it this morning, type.
All
he
right.
found out what happened this morning.
Yep. You ready to see your play? This your play right here. You made it, bro. You made it. You hit him. You won. Yeah. You won, but you lost.
Yeah. I hate to be like that. You can tell they went full pass all week, though. You know what I mean? Like, we fit all week.
They was on a mission. None of them dudes, I'm talking 55, 41, 6, 50. And the dudes like, yo, somebody's like beeline hitting something.
55 played good.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, I seen 55. Bro, he fit up one play. It was a third. It was actually third and short. The play where him and Cam hit Henry in the backfield, stop. They
Like
ended up getting on the
play of the game.
right. It was like, yo,
The
they was
game,
making
though.
some plays 5-5, man. He was downhill with it though. Absolutely.
I thought he played cool. He played like I respect it because the way he got hurt in a sense was in the line of danger. So it's like he's not even thinking about he going in there fitting. He's not thinking no whip like I'm fitting. I'm back playing football full speed. I thought he
Which we
played
know
cool.
isn't easy because we
That's
saw
not.
a little bit of that with Devin Bush, right? Where it was like,
Think about
dude,
it
come
a
back
little
from
bit.
injury. Yeah.
I might not jump in there that quick. So I thought he played cool. I think that's another piece. I like 55. You know, personally, I like 55.
You know, I'm a 55 guy myself. I mean,
I
don't
like
you do me
55.
like that. I'm a 5'5" guy.
I just think he gives you what 50 give you, but he can move a little bit too. You know, I think 50's the total thumper, but I think 55 will thump you and he can move a taste. Like I like 55 a little bit. I do.
Yeah. So I think looking at them both, I think 50 is our best thumper. I think 55 is the second best thumper, but he's way more athletic than 50. I think he wins that battle. But then when we talk 41, it's like that's the unicorn.
That's the swag.
But you know what I mean, at the same time, it's like, all right, can it sustain it? Can it hold up to that end versus the run? Can it do that every single time? And then PQ is another version of that, but he's a smaller, like a little bit more compact style as well, man.
I think PQ's the bell cow though. No,
he is though, but he is for sure. He is. But I'm saying packaging wise, Peyton Wilson is a bigger body than PQ. But to me, it's like, yo, PQ getting all them reps though. But PQ's also shown that he can hold up to that as well.
I think PQ's the red dot in that, the green dot.
Like the green dot. Absolutely.
That's what we doing. That's how we like line up. You can see PQ.
He's Batman.
He's Batman.
Batman. And I think that's why we appreciate what he does, because we know what the Batman is to the Robin. It's like Robin is the easy life, man. Go make plays. Go catch your breath.
Shake and bake.
You feel me? Yeah.
Shake and bake. I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'm gonna do all that. You just run it.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do, bro. Like that green dot, that's a different world, bro. Yeah.
You get tired, you gotta call it, set it. Hey, get here, me and you in and out. You got community. And I will say that they put him in a lot of situations where he got to communicate with somebody pre-snap on like, am I getting out of this? This my man. We meet in and out of this. What we doing?
It's a lot of this. It's a lot of clapping. They be on the same page, but he has to focus on that a lot, though, man.
It's a lot, and then get your eyes back where you're supposed to see it. That's a lot. It's not as easy as it sounds. It's a lot. So
hey, TG, I ain't even gonna hold you. It's times I've been watching him, and he'll be doing so much pre-snap communication that post-snap, I'll be over here watching the tape, and I'm like, dang, what was that joint again?
Right.
And I'm like, yo, he hit it right. I'm like, yo, that's what you dealing with every single time with that green dot, though, man.
Right. I mean, to where I think you could feel him getting more comfortable. I thought it was a good day. Like I thought it was a good day. I think it took the nasty taste out of a couple people's mouths or people's mouth in the sense of like, no, this can be that. This is still a good competitive team. This is an AFC North dog fight, you know.
Yeah.
They right now they top dog, but it's sense of like this is a dog fight. They come into the fight every week too. You know. I thought they showed up. I just thought they did cool. I thought they played good. I thought they took their shots early, you know. I thought they played cool. They were physical. It was an AFC North dogfight, you know, and they came out there and they fought. I thought they fought.
Now, flipping it to the other side of the ball, because we've been hitting that defense. We focus on the defense, and rightfully so.
Defense wins.
Gotta talk about the defense. Gotta start that. Gotta do that. But offense, though, what was your vibes, though, man? We saw the one hand, man, probably have his best day in the black and gold. Ron, what was your thoughts on him, though, man?
Yeah, I thought he had full control of the offense. You know, confident. I thought he looked like A-Rod. I thought he looked like what they purchased. You know, I think he made things happen. I think it was a couple times where it's like, I think his lack of mobility showed up, and it's like, he could have used that. Just run that. Just go try to get in there real quick. I thought it was sometimes, you know, he scored on a run play, in a sense, where it's like
use the legs, bro.
His lack of mobility showed up as mobility. They totally wasn't, you know.
They Peyton Manning that man, bro. They say, we are zero concerned about this man running the ball. Like, bro, still like you got to have something over there a little bit.
I will say this though, if you're a quarterback, that was teach tape on how to do it though, because he put it in there, gave him the two hands, and stood for a second, and then took off. If you know, you know. Like he sold it all the way. He
The
ain't let it go.
two hand pause is why. Because
Two-hand
you like, bro,
Saturday.
ain't no way you doing head if
Yeah.
you trying to get up out of here. Like, no.
Confident. That's
Mhm.
confident. That's trust.
Yeah.
You can see they really run the same play they played before. They run the inside
Peeped it.
zone.
You peeped it.
Looked and seen what he was doing. They're like, it's there. Let's try it.
Mhm.
Let's run it, you know? But even that, like full control of the offense, like lining people up, now motion, now
Mhm.
let's run the play, you know, feel good. Like took his shots when he was supposed to. I thought he took maybe one or two shots he didn't have to take. Maybe
Mhm.
pick up that first down here or there, but I thought he had full control, full anatomy of the offense. Like it moved well. Ball wasn't on the ground, you know, no
The little
pre-snap,
things.
the
The
little
little
things,
things.
no
Yeah.
bad snaps, you know, clean handoffs. I thought those were good. They protected the football. Thought they played well, you know.
Shoot, man, when you talk about Rodgers being in control of the offense, I was just watching like his mannerisms pre-snap, right? Because obviously as pass rushers, we're looking for tell signs, right? Man, do you got a tendency that you always snap when you pick your foot up, right? Or you a hand clap guy, or do you always put your mouthpiece in before you, whatever your cadence is, right? We're looking at all those things. And for some quarterbacks, even at this level, you can pick it up. You're like, oh yeah, every time he's about to snap it, he's gonna lick the hand or he's gonna touch the towel, he's gonna do something, right? AB, when he's gonna get the ball, he gonna put the gloves, he gonna cross them hands, right? He ain't get the ball, he chill it. He's like, all right, bet.
Man.
So, you know, you watch Rodgers and it's like, man, this dude has so many little things that he does to throw you off. I'm watching, I'm like, yo, so you'll snap with the hand clap, but then you'll clap, put the foot up. Then you'll do both. Then you won't do none of it. Then you'll hurry it up. Then you'll slow it down. I'm like, bro, you are nasty. It's the game within the game, right? Because as a young player, you're thinking about, bro, what's the call, right? What are my receivers doing? What's the coverage? What's the protection? So you don't have enough time to even self-scout or keep the trail off of you, right? But I'm over here like, dude, you pick up on all the little stuff, and I'm watching how it affects that D-line for Baltimore. It's like they can't even trigger off on it because 1 minute is literally foot. Then his foot on two. I'm like, oh, did his foot hand clap nothing? I'm like, oh, bro,
I'm
whoa.
giving signals. I'm giving dummies. I'm giving
He giving all this. Oh, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, that's tough, bro. But that's what a veteran brings, though, man. And you can see that confidence and that control really showing, though, man.
For sure. I agree completely. I thought he even it's one play, it looks like he buy a little bit of time, he throw it to get tipped, but that's about to be six. Like he was
You seen it.
yeah, little stuff. Like he just felt comfortable, you know. They
Yeah.
give him a rollout, he give DK a shot at the end zone. We don't get it, but it's like, all right, I gave you a shot. Let's get back after it, you know, run the ball. They scored.
Hey, look, even though some of them, I'm like, bro, can my dog come down with them things though? Oh, it was a couple. It's like, oh,
I wanted to catch that one early, man.
The one on Marlon or Humphrey. Yep.
The fade. I'm like, that would have been a big confidence one. That would have been the one like, oh yeah, I'm out here.
And speaking of DK, right? We're talking about, man, obviously a dude that hadn't had his breakout game just yet. So for it to have started the way that it did with that first bomb, it's like, yeah, man, that back shoulder jump ball fade. I'm like, oh, you had it in your hands too. Complete the catch, which is a theme, right? We'll talk about that in a little bit, but man,
the one that
it was like, dude, all right.
If you know, you know. It's like, all right, hurry up, man. Let's run the play.
You seen it, right? You see they learned for the last time. But what's your thoughts on DK's performance, though, man? Obviously, like I said, his most productive day with the black and the gold, man. Let me make sure I get his numbers. Was it 7 catches? Was it 148? Yeah, 148. Had the longer 52 on 12 targets. Yep. 21.1 per catch.
Nice. I mean, he caught the ball. I thought they tried to get him more vertical this game. I think everybody know like I said, they still looking for his route tree. You can see it. You know, they're like, let's try this route. Let's try it. Let's take these reps. Let's let it go. Let's see what we can get. Let's make something happen. I thought they took their shots. He caught the ball. I thought he played cool. He played physical. You know, they threw him a screen. He ran Wiggins over real nasty one time.
Hey, he told him about it too.
Yeah,
he for sure got up and told him about it after he ran him over.
Yeah, over. It's a nice run play. You know, elite running back. I thought it hurt when they lost Washington because they had to kind of like it took a little something. Like I think the plan was he's the underneath, he's the catch drags. I'm gonna take you deep, and I think it changed the plan a little bit. I thought that hurt a little bit, but like I thought he played good. He caught the ball. You know,
Yeah.
I like to see him catch. It's just getting more confident though. But I mean, I think still don't forget his underneaths and drags too. You know,
Yeah.
even when taking all the shots, I think they got to find a happy medium where it's like, all right, now we'll give him that drag too. All right, here come another deep ball. Here's a shot. Here comes another drag. Here's a take this right now. Just, you know, but
Yeah.
thought he played cool, that physical. I appreciate the gunner rep though, man. The gunner rep says
Talk that talk, TG.
I'm bought in. Like I'm a Steeler. I'm here to help. You know, what is it? What do y'all need me to do? I'm here to help.
Now for the viewer that doesn't understand why you, me, the commentators, everybody that, because you even text me when it happened, you was like, "Hey, bro, is DK on punt right now?" Like, talk about the significance of it and why it's so significant that DK Metcalf was actually on punt when we see Ben Schreineck out there all the time. Yeah,
because it's not what you're capable of; it's what you're willing to do. And I thought he said, "I'm willing to run down here on punt. I'm willing to get down here and do what needs to be done. This is a big moment in the game. They need me. I'm willing to help. You know, I'm willing to get down here and go do whatever needs to be done for us to get what we need to do. And this is a big moment. I think he looked like an elite guy. I seen it. I'm like, did you see
took
that?
two of the boys too. I said, all right.
I'm not tripping.
I say, don't let you get a tackle now. All right. You find your new job.
This is a superstar that clearly was like, I'm not coming out. I don't care what y'all saying. I'm here. I got this. Because I mean, it's an angry person at that rep too. It's somebody like, no, this me. This me.
Because TG, the other side is, hey, bro, I need my rep. You don't get to take my rep, but it's DK Metcalf we talking about, bro.
Yo, that's me, and I'm here to help. And I'm big speed. I'm big angry speed. I might be the best gunner in the league.
Low key. For every Hey Bay, it's like Hey Bay wasn't that big, bro. Yeah,
I might
like
be
that.
The best gunner out here.
All right, yeah.
Showed y'all by a couple years if y'all really
home up in New England, he was up there for dang near 20 years covering kicks, man. All right, if you know, you know.
Said the more Slater, man, you know,
Slater. I already know, you know. Yeah,
the more you can do, like. I think that's the Steeler mentality, though. I think it just represented what the game was. The more, like, we're all in to win this game, whatever it takes to win this game. You know, I think the game got embraced all week. I think you've seen that a little bit more. Like, all right, get this thing to 14, man. It is what it is. Like, you might be new, you a guy around here. You can hear, bro. You know, like I just think it.
I mean, he is a guy, bro. Don't play.
You
know, I feel about 14. You know how I feel about 14. Don't play.
Might be that guy. Like, give me the ball. You
know? He's the new 30. 30 is the new 22, bro. And I love Ward. I'm like, bro, they got you in a bad spot, but it made it work. That's what makes him special, right? You saw that as well.
I just think they played like I thought that was I thought they used the team right. They used the players in levels. I thought get it the guys in certain spots, let him do this, let him do that. You know, I think we've seen a KJ spot and like here come a big
low key, right?
Here come. Let's start to cook this up. You know, I was messing with you. I'm like, man, I want to see them put Gainwell out wide a little bit, throw it to Gainwell, let him run around too, and
hey, look. I was just glad that in the midst of you texting me that Calvin gave me some production, baby. Man. I needed where I'm like, yo, if you don't get off my dog head top, bro, I need somebody. I'm like, yo, can a wide receiver please make a play, bro, please? If y'all can see the text thread, me and TG going back and forth, I'm like, bro, stay off of, bro. They're gonna make something about to happen, bro. Man. And for sure, Calvin gave. I'm like, thank you, bro. Thank you.
Like, just throw it to 14, man.
It's tough, bro. It's tough, man. Running deals.
KJ's in the backfield, throw it to 14, give him a whip route.
So you're putting him out wide. Let him get some targets, bro. We need something to help us right now, though, bro. Yeah.
But you peep though. They put him in the backfield, motion him to empty a lot, and they like, we got what we're looking for. We and the number 2 will run the hitch, and he'll run the route.
And he'll run the route. But you can. I like the motion to empty versus a line to empty.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
I like it. I like the motion. I feel like a line.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
As a defender, I'm like, the motion to put you in a bad spot, bro. That a line. Hey, get him out of that, bro. We be all right. Yeah, that motion, like, hey, Yeah, that
I
motion
need to
like,
see.
we here
Whose
now.
is
Yeah.
that? Is that the backers? Whose is that? Yeah, I need
Ball
that.
snap. Hey, look, ball snap. You know what time it is. Yeah.
'Cause now you better I got that backer on a real
All right.
receiver. Like now you gotta
All
put some
right.
effort. Yeah, you know, I'm with you.
That
I'm with
motion. Oh, that motion to do it to you, bro. Facts.
you. Yeah. I just thought they played Steeler S. Like, even though
Yeah.
it kind of got weird a little late, I thought the defense had a big stop late. Big stop late.
Shout out
You
to that
paid
pass
for
rush, man.
You paid for it. You know what I
Pay
mean?
for it.
You
Close the
paid
door.
for it. Paid
Somebody,
for it.
all
Get me
that
out
money
of
on
here.
there, somebody make a
Get me
play.
out of here. You know? I like what is Brandon Echoes? Echoes
Echoes, yeah, 26.
It grows on you more and more every week. Like it show up. Call it what you want, it show up. It show up, it keeps showing up, you know.
26 and 42, bro. I'm like,
I'm not
Pierre
mad
and
at
Echoes, both of
42
them.
play
I'm
hard.
like, y'all get it out the mud, bro. Like, I love watching them play, man.
42 play like a pure blood, man. I like that. Man. You already know.
He actually played like a half blood that's trying to win he's trying to win the crowd. You feel me? Like because pure blood, y'all have never experienced the other side, so you just take it for granted. That's why they boo home games. You feel me? They boo Renegade because they think it's cool. It's like, nah, bro, you just never been outside the house. When you been outside that house, you hungry. You ain't never been hungry. You feel me? Like y'all used to this. Y'all be like, bro, this a bad night. The filet was too cooked. You ain't butterfly. You be like, oh, what? We was over here on that PB&J on the bologna sandwich. You feel me? Like, so when we get these opportunities, we like, oh yeah, bro, you gonna have to kill us to get us up out of here. So that's when I see Pierre. I'm like, Pierre plays like that. He play like he been starving. You feel me? We know how them draft. We talk about it. I mean, we just started praising our draft picks for a while. It was like, hey, bro, we keep missing because you take it for granted, bro. They be taking that pure blood. That's how I'm gonna fight that. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna fight that. I like that one. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, it just sound better. It just sound better. All right, because we weren't born into these championships. No, where I was born, it was 4 heartbreaks consecutively. You know what I mean? So yeah. You just you ain't got dental plans and all that. No, man, you got to get it how you live. You know. So that was how that is. You know, that Steelers life is just a little different. Yeah, I see y'all wrapped in beautiful, terrible towels. Like you be on the front page with the terrible towel. It's like, dang, bro, that's tight. You know what I mean? Like we in the snowstorm. You feel me? Get the snowmobile out there, man. Yeah. So we just appreciate it more. So that's why when I see Pierre, I'm like, Pierre just appreciates it. You know what I mean? You appreciate it. It's because he undrafted. He got out the mud. Late round undrafted. It hit different. And that's why you relate to it. That's why he relate to it. That's why it's like, I see that part too. Even Vince. Because Vince is pure blood, but Vince a dog. Why? Because he ain't no cake eater. He ain't get it handed to him. My man had to get that thing nasty with it, right? Hey, he gonna play in front of you. We're gonna draft that one too. Hey, don't forget this way. All right. You know what Vince gonna do though? All right.
Same page.
All right. TG got a jaw. Somebody's jaw is still broke behind TG. Okay, that just throwing it out there. All right.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
I feel like 42 I'm gonna run this down. Whatever it takes. Like I gotta stay out here. Whatever it takes. I get down. You don't see 41 and 42 on kickoff every week. Like,
41 makes tackles.
41 hunts on kickoff.
He is throwing folk.
If you know, you know.
Low key.
The tone every week.
You ready for another number? And I know you'll peep it. 44.
For sure.
Tell me, I know you see 44 out there. I know you see the young boy. Okay.
I think like, is it 15? Like it's a couple. It's a couple.
Skronik, Bruner, Wilson, Pierre,
I'm here to
Peppers, Jabril's up. Bro, you can see they got door on his head.
Man, I'm here. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
It's real, bro.
Whatever it take, whatever it take, man. Whatever it take. I'll put anybody back here. If you do your job, I'll rock with you. Like that's what it is.
That's facts, bro. That is facts, man.
You know? Thought they played cool though, man. You gotta feel good about it. Like everybody needs to just like relax. Like Aaron Rodgers relax. Like needed that. The nation needed that. I thought relax. Like they started so fast. I was a little bit worried. Like you could feel the flow of the game, and it was like, this ain't pretty. But I will say this, not to walk you into it, but when they called it a drop, they called it a drop. And he only picked up 8 the next play. I was like, oh, they gonna stop this. I was like, this gonna get stuffed. They're gonna break their heart right here. Watch this. I promise. I was like, this is gonna break their heart. They're not gonna score. They're not gonna touch paint. Something bad is gonna happen.
Die. So
I
let's
thought it was
talk
a
the
drop.
TG. Let's talk this. I thought it was a drop too. I just want to hear why you felt it was a drop, because that seems to be the topic of discussion amongst Blackbird fans.
Because Dez dropped it. I thought it was a drop. Because my man dropped it that night against New England. What's my man name? Jesse James dropped it. I thought it was the same drop. That it's a
Calvin
drop.
Johnson. They called it a drop when Calvin Johnson did it. Well, that was the first one. If you know, you know. Walk off versus Detroit. All right, walk off Detroit. Okay, yeah.
I thought it represented as a drop. You know, if you don't walk it down, you don't bring it in, you don't spin it at the end. It's a drop. It is what it is. You know, it's a drop. Like, he ain't finished it.
They said he had 2 feet though. TG. He had 2 feet.
Man, slow motion makes everything look like it is. And it is what it is. Slow motion. That's why they got rid of the defensive challenge and the DPIs and all that. Because slow motion make everything look like what you wanted to see it as. And he did 1, 2 in a sense, but you got to complete the catch. You got to be able to. It's the football move. Like, I always argue Dez caught it because I'm like, that was a football move.
You're reaching out to break the plane. Yeah. That's what Jesse James, we thought football move. You reach out to break the plane.
I thought of all of them, I thought this was the clear drop, and I'm not being biased in that. I thought of all the moments, I thought this was the clearest of the drop, because it's like, no, it was no football. 1, 2, it's out. Like, as a DB, they teach you keep fighting for it, and that was a great DB rep. Don't let them bring it in. Yeah, I think as a receiver, that's why you do.
Shout out to JPJ for the finish, man. That's the finish right there. Heck yeah,
ball. That's where you do all the ball drills. As a receiver, you got to finish that, or you keep it out, or you go to the ground with it. Yeah, I think it's no different. I think if they would have challenged that DK catch, I think he don't get that, because I would
agree.
I don't have full control of it. I thought it's the same world of I don't have full control of it. Yeah, but I don't think that's the moment that killed Baltimore. Like, that's just the loud moment. Like, you don't see the Aaron catch. Like, that was big. You know what I mean? Did he catch it? I think he caught it. Like, it was moments. It was those little moments that made the big moments just loud.
The one that got me, man, in the game, and it still goes to the officiating part, not the drop, no drop. The field goal block that they called roughing the snapper on, and they came and we got the ball back and we scored. I say, whoa! I hated that call. I was like, oh!
I closed my eyes on that.
Some calls you like, yo, thank you for going in our favor, but talk to me, TG.
Guy, I hated that.
Talk to me, TG. Oh man,
because it's points, and I need these points.
Big.
And you
points.
gave my first down. I got to deal with these people again.
They scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown because of that. Oh my God.
It's a heartbreaker. You know, I got off the field. You know what I mean? I lose them. We get Lamar the ball back, but it's like. I think if you're Baltimore, you feel good about that. Like, you're like, I don't feel good because I lost, but it's like you feel
that gives you a sliver of comfort. Yes,
you feel like, man, that's a terrible call. That's another terrible call. Like, you feel like that was a tough. That was bad.
Because like you said, you could give me the catch, no catch, however you want to call it. I agree. I think it was a no catch, but I don't see where the issue was on that field goal block that they call roughing the snap. I'm like, bro, the first contact is with the guards, and they're literally just 2 big body dudes. And shout out to my dog Combs, but I'm like, he just fell back. It's like, man.
He did what the coach do. He did his job. Anything touch you fall. I felt
take the dive.
Take the dive.
Same with them punters and kickers. Oh, yeah. Everything hurt.
You seen Mighty Ducks. You know the code, man.
Come on, man.
It is what it is.
Man. Everybody hurt.
Bad call. It is what it is. Get out of there. Make something happen. You gotta make something happen off of it. Like, they still, at the end of the day, you still have blades of grass. They went and scored. It's tough. It's tough. You hate to be on the other side of it. But I thought the football gods showed up in a sense. You know, we joke about that. I gotta live right. I gotta act right. I gotta sleep right. I gotta eat right. I thought everything showed up to where they had a good week and they got the favorable call. They got the penalty. They got the Aaron Rodgers. No, I caught it. You know what I mean? Like, strong-handed it. And I got down on the knee.
Was
I was smart enough to get down on the knees.
Crazy, bro.
Crazy. I would have snapped.
It's like, what?
I lost my mind.
I was like, he caught it and he's down.
I would have lost my mind.
Oh, man.
I would have lost my mind.
TG, that was one of them calls. Oh, yeah. TG, that was one of them calls. Might not have let this. Hold on, man. Stop. You saw hardball.
We're not going out there until we figure this out. Stop the whole game. Harbaugh was mad about that special team. He a special team guy.
He was hot. You see, he was like cursed with the special team. He was hot about that.
It was hot. They didn't even show Danny. If you know, that's a Danny moment. They didn't even show Danny. Danny, I'm out.
It's like, yo.
You know Danny. You know Danny tell the truth, man. I'm out.
Danny for sure. Danny can put another piece of gum in his mouth and just chill, bro. Yeah.
Tough. That's what you promise. What Coach T said, man, they happy is your problem and not our problem.
That's somebody's no complain about it. They glad you did about that, bro.
I'm glad that's your problem. It's not our problem.
Facts, man. Facts. But yeah, it was definitely. I forgot that too. Oh my god, yeah. That Rodgers, he's down and he caught it. Oof. Because that flips the game. If we being real about it, that changes a lot. Man, changes a lot with that thing, man.
Everything.
Yeah.
And it's time under tension. Like you get that defense a little bit more time to sit down.
Yeah.
You give them a few more. It's cold out there too. You give them a few more minutes by that heater. Like you give them a little bit more time where I ain't got to
drop the edge a little bit, just a little,
just a taste. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to down there. So it's like every play counts.
Yeah.
You know, I thought in hindsight, respectfully, Baltimore needed another 10, 15 seconds. You know what I mean? And that might change a lot. Where it's like they needed to be able to walk it down a taste more. And it's like that might have showed up right there. They had to
press it a little bit more.
That might have showed up over there. It might have showed up over here. But it is like every play, second, minute counts. And I think, the value just in pro football, you just can see that literally every inch, second. Like it's just so every detail.
And that's why you hear us say that there really isn't garbage time. Like, yo, if there's time on that clock, dudes feel like they're capable. And you see it. It's like, man, even the games that we think are blowouts, it's like, yo, how did this still ends up in a one score? They got a chance weirdly at the end. But that's how talented these dudes are at this level, man. Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
Man, you know Lamar is one of my favorite players, man. I will go out there and say, man, when Lamar ain't got his legs, I don't love Lamar. They ain't love Lamar. I ain't like that. I'm not a pocket presence Lamar guy. I'm not pocket Lamar. He gotta.
I mean, because they say that's what he's supposed to be elite at both. Because when we bring up Josh, you know, he do both. So I just thought that's what you and a lot of people have said that
Lamar can do it.
Josh don't play. Josh,
a lot of people don't say that.
A lot of people do say that.
A lot of people
sure they say that. Absolutely. A lot of people say it. It's a lot of people that say it, bro. A lot of people said it. A lot, bro. They like, yo, he throw for 4K. He throw for like he do that.
Josh is in the face with it, man. Just catch it, man. Josh
he gonna sling that rock around, bro. He's slinging that rock, man. You feel me? Yeah. Give us a Zay Flowers. That's all I'm saying. Give him a Zay Flowers.
Oh man.
Give him a Zay wash.
He got Coleman.
Swap him out there. What's up?
They drafted Coleman ahead.
You ain't try to swap. You ain't try to swap it.
No, I wouldn't know.
You ain't try to swap that. Why you ain't try to swap that there? Get Lamar big body target.
Before, don't do that.
Oh, he cooked with Diggs. No, don't play Diggs. And Diggs had his best years with them. Both of them had their best years, man.
Okay.
Hey, both of them had their best years. Shout out to Diggs, man. Shout out to Diggs, right?
If you give it Buffalo, man, I say it every week, and I ain't gonna keep doing it, but 47's a bad man up there in Buffalo.
Hey, he got another one. He got another one. Low key though, TG, I'm glad you brought him up. Tell me 47. 42 for us, bro. That's who reminds me of.
Yeah, for sure.
That's exactly who reminds me of, bro.
For sure. Play hard. I'm in the right spot. I do a lot of good things. For sure. For sure.
Yep, that's literally who reminds me. I'm like, yep,
42
I
stay in
see
the
that.
game. He'll be a guy in a little minute.
You picked it, bro.
Just keep letting him get confident. Like keep letting.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one. Like I just don't want to. Like he's the one to make it weird over there at that corner. If you know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you know. If you know, you know, you know, you know, you know.
But speaking to the parallels, that's what made it weird for Trey White in Buffalo.
Okay.
47. Because he was playing this like, yo, I don't have to pay you crazy when I can have this out here. It's gonna hit, it's available, it's low maintenance, and it's a dog. Like it's not the most athletic, but it's like, bro, it competes. And you know, as a defender, that's half the battle, man. Are you willing to compete every single snap? Make them have to be great every single play, man. And that's why I see him 42, bro. I'm like, yeah, I think that's one of the ones we need to make sure that 42. Yeah, we keep that around, man.
Keep that around.
Heck
It's a Steeler. As people were saying, the Steeler way. He's a Steeler.
Yeah.
I think he plays the Steeler way. Got to wake Ramsey back up. Got to get him back in the mix. He's been quiet lately. Got to get that back going. But he's been doing his job, but got to get that back in the mix. You know, might be time to put him home in a minute. I ain't gonna say nothing crazy, but you know.
Are you confident with Peppers and Chuck?
I think you could be confident with Peppers and not Chuck, but you know my man 29 is hurt right now. Got hurt this week.
Yeah, Duggar, he's been out. That's my thing. I'm like, if Duggar is back, I think that's a different convo. But right now, he hurt.
I just think they're starting to work this Peppers in. You know, I'm a Peppers guy.
Peppers played. He played a lot this game. He played a lot more this game,
and he played good. Started to get confident. I think that's somebody that need to be on the field. I like his game. Yeah, I love Duggar. 29 is a dude.
Well, you know, we're on the same page. I think the issue is just like when we're talking specifically Peppers, it's like, okay, where are you putting him at? You know what I mean? It's like, man, how do I fit him in this thing? Because we said that we like Eccles, we said that we like Peasy, we like we like Pierre. We just did a whole convo on Pierre. So now it's like, well, which one of those three do I pull off?
Can I say a crazy statement? You feel this?
Talk to me. I
feel like Peasy kind of got the hot pocket effect. You know what I mean? Can't leave it in. You can take it out of taste. Like you leave it in there all day. Bad stuff do happen a little bit. It's a little handsy, but it's your friend. It's your guy. You bought it. It's Ike. It's Ike. I'm with you. It's Ike. Look like Ike. Feel like Ike. It's your Ike. But I'm like, I just think you can get a little bit of and you know, it's their world. It's our, you know. But I think you can take it out a player too and put this here. And I just think you can be okay with different things. Like they're deeper than it feels back there. They are. They got guys they trust.
I agree with that. I think that I think what you're saying, they are just swapping a different player out. So instead of it being a JPJ or a DB, they'll take out a linebacker. They have done that where you'll see PQ be the only LB on the field, and that's when you'll get all them DBs and Peppers out there.
I'm with you. I'm hearing. But it's not even so much that they'll put 51 in the pass rush, and they'll more make pass rushers in more than DBs. They'll more get that 50 front in a sense, and they'll more attack you with a rush than the coverage. You know, that down, wrap around, like just different stunts they do, but they'll more try to come get you than put them cover guys back there.
Hey, I know you want them to decorate that thing on the back end and really, you know, put them in the headlock. Yeah, I'm like,
I'm trying to
go get him. Yeah,
like, go get him. Go get him.
Go get him. Don't let it wait.
Run 3 behind it. Let's go get him though. Let him play with it.
Look, if you want to show two. But hey, just make sure we got what I need. Okay, got what I need.
But y'all go get that. Y'all get that.
Yeah,
you know. So good though.
I could dig it though, man.
I thought they won the line. Though I will say that I thought they dominated in the sense of their O-line couldn't block that. I thought they did good at that. I thought they get out through the pass rush. I thought they did good at that.
And it's still weird though, bro. With all of that, it's like, how the heck were they able to still run for 200 on us, bro?
That's what I mean. But I think
like it felt weird because I don't feel like we had a bad. Oh, hold on, he lost for a second. All right, we getting back. All right, so it felt weird because I don't feel like he gonna come right back. Just wait on him. Shout out to y'all. If y'all enjoy what we on, man, hit that like button one time for the coach, and don't forget to subscribe either if you're new to the channel. All right, back. You hear me? You good? All right, there it is. All love, man. But talk to me though, man. How do they have 200 on the ground when we still feel like defensively we did a lot of positive things out there, man?
I think I hate to be like, you watch boxing, you know, like if you punch somebody in the stomach for 8 rounds straight per se, one of them gonna hit a little bit, you know. And I think it's just more of that. Like 40 runs, that's a lot.
That's a lot, bro.
That's a lot of gut punches. That's a lot. That's a lot of runs.
Usually it's 40 passes. Think about 40 passes in the game's a lot of passing. It's like 40 runs.
40, and it's still King Henry back there. You got it like still making it's cold out there. The other boy did too.
TG, 25 of them carries went to Henry. Yeah. We only had 17 carries for the day as a team. 25 went to Henry alone. We only had 17 as a team for the day, and that includes Rodgers. He had 2 of them.
I said something to you, and
bro.
I respect it because nobody made business decisions, but they took out per se the bully early in a sense.
They
of like,
did. They got our bully.
The bully out. Like
they
think
did.
about it. You a DB, you just seen 50 get knocked out. You like, man.
Hey, TG.
Am I gonna step in front of that?
And TG not knocked out. It was like put the blanket on him, like.
Put his arms down. You know, we used to joke about
that. like, bro, whoa, yeah, it was bad. He was out.
Smell
like
the salt, wake him up, tell him what happened, sit him down.
You know what? Take the face mask off. That's what I was waiting. I was waiting on that next. I'm like, you know, it's happened before in this rivalry.
That's funny. That's funny.
I was like, man, yo, he was out, bro. You seen it? He won't move with him. He won't move it. He was sleep. I'm like, bro, he take his face mask off. You know it. TG, y'all think a player. Y'all have seen this happen before, bro. If you not moving for too long, they will get it off up, and that's a bad look when the helmet's on and no mask. You know this. That ain't how you want to ever look, bro.
You joke and laugh about it, but when people go to sleep, it's usually like you go to sleep for a minute, they wake you up, you all right, you cool, but you can't go back in the game. They're not allowed to put you back in the game. But it's like you cool, like old school.
You cool, but you not cool. Let's be real. You cool, but you not cool.
But you cool.
Like you cool, but you not cool.
Man, when we were growing up in it, we used to joke about that. Like put his arms down, he'd be all right. We used to joke about
I know. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
We used to play about that. They had a segment on ESPN called Jacked Up. They used to celebrate them.
You gotta get up it.
No, you don't.
But he came back in the game. Look at this. You'd be like, yo, he's a soldier. That man was concussed, bro. It's just like, you know this. Yeah.
Don't put him back in.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a war out there. PQ is hip. You could tell something bothering him. But he came back in. He like, man, I gotta have it. It mattered. It mattered. It just felt like it mattered. It felt like people put their bodies on the line. It felt like no business decisions was made. It felt like a Steeler, Baltimore, 25 runs from Derrick Henry, whatever. Like, man, it's a war. This is the 39th time these two coaches done seen each other. That's insane. Like,
you talk about tenure, like that's low key, bro. Yeah,
people don't see each other that much. Like this is Saban and Saban,
like when you talk about familiarity, you heard me bring up the play. I'm like, bro, as soon as it hit, I'm like, bro, that is who we are to our core, and that is the only reason why you run this and even design it the way that you design it because
double follow.
Come on, all right, yeah. I'm like nobody else is running that specifically, and you only run that if you plan this versus that particular look. And it's like, yo, you got to know what you're doing. You got to know exactly when that's coming in. That's the familiarity. When you see it over and over and over twice a year, absolutely. Sometimes 3 times a year. Shoot, you remember 2014? We played the boys 3 times that year, man. So you know what it's like. Come on, man.
It was a play. Baltimore ran a jet sweep. And 56 stuffed the edge. It's still sneaky, got about 2-3 yards. But that was one of them, like, look, if you see it, it lines in the slot, it moves a little bit.
Go. Gotta go. Shoot. Yep, shoot it. It's like look, you know I know that play. I got hit on that before. It was going the opposite direction. I already know. I'm like, oh, hey, speed, it's condensed, alert. It's coming. Yep, alerted. Why is he there? Come on, man. He's not cut off blocking you. I promise you that. All right.
I think the beautiful part is like, in the rivalry, and like you've seen a little bit of Hard Knocks, you've been in the building, you know. Coach T has showed that from 2008. Like, hey man, back in 2012, they gave us this jet. Be alert for this. Like, they dig up. It's so much information. Like they done dug up, and they just understand each other.
And like he pulled up the Debo clips on special teams, knocking everybody out. He pulled it to Joey when he popped Ed Reed. Like, yeah, this is the rivalry. This is what it is. These are the moments.
This is it. This is what we're going to see. So, good win, major win.
Yeah.
Major win.
Yeah,
AFC North win. I'm trying to get in the dance. Like, man, that AFC North is, I mean, not AFC North, but, and that too, but that AFC.
The AFC.
It's nasty. It's the Chargers. It's some teams like, man, you just don't want to. Man, Kansas City looking. It's some teams that's on the outside looking in.
Man, Cincinnati took a tough one. Cincinnati was trying to win out, man. You know, they had a tough, hostile environment in the elements too. Lord have mercy. I felt so bad for them, bro. I heard he threw 2 of them things, man. I heard he threw 2 of them. I like when he sling it like that, man. He threw 2 of them things, man. I like 2 of them things.
It just got
one to the crib.
It'd
be like that. Not everybody built for that, though. You know this. Not everybody built for that. Not everybody built for that, bro. It's just different. You got to be born into that. Joe, I don't think you're born into that, bro. He ain't born into that, bro.
It's too much snow. Joe just got back. Beautiful. It's too much snow out there.
No, he was still aching.
I was just about to say that'll make someone start hurting.
All right, no, he hurting still.
It's too cold.
Way too cold for that. No, facts on that, man. Now, I got to ask too, though. And like I said, we on the back of this thing. I got one more question. We got a couple super chats, and we'll get up out of this thing. How'd you feel about the college football playoffs? Though now that we officially have all of the teams ranked and everything, you know, who made the dance and everything like that. I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? Just asking, you know, how you feel about everything. Any match you're looking forward to?
You know, I'm a guy. I liked it. I hate. You know what I hate? Oh,
what you hate, man?
That at you, man.
What you hate, man? Let me hear what you hate. What you hate, man? Let me hear, man.
Man, we gotta get the JMUs out of.
Oh no, I can't see you. Yeah, this coming back to me. Man. Bring it back to me. Talk to me now. Talk to me now. Yeah. Get him right. Let me hear what you got to say, man. Heck yeah, man. Get him right.
To lanes. I'm all for the guy.
Yeah, heck yeah.
They might need to have a group of 5 playoff.
Look, I was trying to fit. You said I got my Duke Blue Devils ACC champions. Who should Duke play? Should Duke be in the dance? You think they should, because they won the ACC?
No.
Take Miami out, put Duke in. That's what you said, right? I feel like we said Miami ain't winning conference. What you mean?
I think the Notre Dame boys should have got in. I think Notre Dame should have got in. I don't agree that Bama should be out. Everybody's like Bama should be out. I think Bama should be in, but I think Notre Dame should also be in.
So should Duke not get in since they won the ACC?
No, they shouldn't. They didn't have the record. I think Tulane shouldn't be in.
What? They got the record and they won the conference. JMU did the same thing. Yeah, which one we going off of?
You said, let me say this. They got to stand up. I agree with the fact.
How much did Tennessee get beat by last year, bro?
They got slapped.
How much did Boise State? I'm about to say, I remember Tennessee first round got whooped.
Arizona
State got slapped. You feel me? So I'm like, don't pull that. Oh man, the JMUs and the Tulanes. It's like, bro, they all getting. If teams getting whooped, teams getting whooped. What we talking about, bro?
I think they weren't gonna do that to Miami 2 years in a row. I think they got Miami last year. They wasn't gonna get Miami again this year. There's still human nature to it. They wasn't gonna do that 2 years in a row to Miami. So they was gonna let Miami in if they had a shot to get in. I think the fact that Duke won and didn't get in represented you didn't have to bring your conference champion in. I don't think
so. Now we looking at all the other variables. That's what they start looking at.
You got a playing game with Tulane. And,
look. Should we have thrown Pitt in? Should Pitt have been in there? Should West Virginia have been in? Who should have been in? Should Michigan State have made it? Wisconsin? No. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because it seems as if we would rather take the 3rd or 4th best from one of them conferences and storm in there for the sake of being a name. But they've lost multiple games. We've already seen these teams lose games, man.
In the college basketball playoffs. Them 2-16 teams got to fight to get all the way in. Yeah, you got in, but you're not all the way in.
But 16s, look at the strength of schedule, look at all the other stuff as well. It's like, bro, this is a top 25 team on the strength already.
Strength of schedule to get in there?
Bro, they in there. Yes, they got wins. Yes, they got some. They resume.
Notre Dame?
Now, look, if you want to compare Jamie to Notre Dame, I think that's a different conversation. But once again, it's like, man, all you can do is control what you control. The argument that people have against Notre Dame is what? Conference. Why aren't you in a conference? So when you're not in a conference and you don't win the games that you're supposed to win, what does it do? It puts you in position for negativity to happen. All right. If you take care of business, you take care of business though. So the Notre Dame undefeated? I missed that. My bad.
They weren't.
They got one loss. So hold on. So Notre Dame got one loss. Is that what you're telling me then?
No, they did not.
So
2 losses. They did not handle what they should have handled.
So what am I missing is what I'm saying, because all JMU could control what they control. Their one loss was to Louisville by 2 scores, right? 14 points.
So you feel like Notre Dame and JMU is the same flavor? Like not to
No,
be
I'm not
like
saying it's
that,
the
but
same. Like I
I'm
said,
just saying in terms of how you being perceived.
I guess if we want to identify Notre Dame and we're focusing on them, I look at Notre Dame and I say your issue is with Miami. That's who your issue is with. You want to push it to JMU, you want to push it to Tulane because it's they're the big name versus the small name. Nah, bro, your smoke is with Miami. Take that up with Miami. You could have done whatever you would have done versus Miami. That's the same reason why when they said they won't go play in the bowl game and they brought up the ACC, it's like, yeah, you ain't talking about JMU and Tulane. No, that's Sun Belt, and that's we ain't worry about them little conferences. No. Your issues with the ACC, brother. So don't keep putting this Notre Dame JMU. It ain't Notre Dame JMU. It's Notre Dame and Miami. So should Miami have been removed for Notre Dame to you? Is the real question.
I like Miami in the playoff.
No, I ain't asked that. Who would you have put in? Who would you have put in, Miami or Notre Dame? If it's up to you, and you can only pick one.
I would have put Notre Dame in the playoff.
Okay, but you think Miami's going to do better though?
I think Miami will stand up in the playoffs. I think they'll do what needs to be done. I think Notre Dame's one of the best, 16 teams in the nation.
Okay. Now, what about Ole Miss? Because we saw Florida State get penalized when their quarterback got hurt and they did not make the playoffs, even though they still had the resume and the record.
But they didn't get hurt. They just lost a coach.
Okay, but not just a coach. You lost Lane Kiffin. The only reason why y'all relevant. What? No, don't you do that. Don't you do that. Oh, so now it's back to the players. Now it's back to the players. That's funny. That is funny.
It's all about y'all. What are you talking about?
No, about the players. No, about the players. All right.
I sent that OC back over there. Like, we all right.
Because that's what I'm looking up. Like, yeah, why you ain't hold true with that one? They coach left, hit him with the same thing y'all hit Florida State with. Nah, bro, we ain't trying to see that. I'm cool on y'all. I'm cool on y'all.
But I think if you start talking about penalizing Ole Miss, now you're into that dabble of, all right, Alabama, you done lost your last two. Now you're into them conversations. You know what I mean?
I think those are legitimate conversations when you start talking about losing. When you start losing, this is what you open yourself up to. JMU, Tulane, they took care of business down the stretch. Ole Miss, they did what they needed to do down the stretch. Do what you need to do. Take care of business in that way.
If Ole Miss is in the SEC championship,
it changes though. I think it does. I think it does change it. And that's part of the argument with Notre Dame though. JMU had to go play in the Sun Belt Championship and they put 40 on them.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, it's like, yo, if you got to do this, go do it then. If you got to do it, make it clear cut, bro. Ain't nobody on this field touching y'all right now. That's what they did. So that's my whole issue with it, man.
I think you're right. I give you that. I think Notre Dame got penalized for not being in the conference for sure. I give you that. I think at the same time, I mean, we got Rudy. Like, I think Notre Dame is the bloodline. It's one of the blue bloods.
There's so much money in Notre Dame football, bro. Like insane. Yeah.
It's a little bit heavier than it looks. It's one of the blue bloods to where you kind of don't do that to a Notre Dame. But I think I get it. You with me? I do get it. Would have loved to see Notre Dame. I mean, maybe they need to, if they're gonna do it, they gotta find a playing game. They gotta find one. You know what I mean? Or maybe they gotta bump this thing up.
Maybe Notre Dame and Duke can play the playing game. Let them play the playing game, and then the winner of that, let the winner play JMU. I would have liked that. I would love that. In Harrisonburg, I would love that. I would love that.
Like, I just think it has to be some type of fight, like that odd team out. Because
I just think it's funny though. I just think it's funny. It went from the BCS National Championship to then it was college football at 4, and now we expanded it and it's like, yo, it's never enough. It's never enough. It's never enough. It's like, bro, y'all just gotta freaking win, bro. If your team wins your games, man, it gives you a chance. Just keep winning the games. If JMU had 2 losses, it's not even a debate. If JMU isn't winning with the points spread that they're winning by, it's not even a debate. And that's the same with Tulane. So when I look at that, and then it's like, all right, well, if you know how they do all that transitive, man, well, that team played this team, and then they da-da-da-da. This is like, well, all them things also add up in their favor. It's like, man, what am I supposed to say? Because that's Notre Dame, and because of their rich history, just throw me. It's like, no, bro, you still got to qualify for it. The same reason why in March Madness, not every blue blood team makes the tournament. There's been times where we've seen a blue blood not make it. It's like, yo, should they got in? Hey, bro, if they would have won this game, or if they would have ran the tournament, right? Run the tables in the tournament, you get in. So
Same
I just
page.
look at it like that, man. I think it's hard to penalize the teams that are doing everything that is in their control because of one of the teams that we're more familiar with in their history didn't do their job. But it's like, yo, you on the fringe. That's all.
I feel that. I'm not mad at that.
No.
Like, I'm really not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. And I'm not
And
mad
I
at
think if that second loss for Notre Dame is like when we're talking Bama, and it's like, yo, you lost, but man, it's an SC championship or it's an AC championship or some type of conference championship. I think you get a little bit more leeway with that. Whereas when it's just, yo, you played your games, cool. If you won them all, great. But because you didn't, now this is, how people argue against it.
I'm not mad at that. I get that.
Hey, look, that's the fight that we fighting over here. All right.
I'm
Shout
not
out to the
mad at
Duke
that.
Blue Devils. Shout out to winning your conference, Duke.
Duke
all
got
right.
it down. Duke got it
Big
done.
Duke Blue Devil guy. Big Duke Blue Devils.
Duke
All right.
got it done. Duke
Yeah,
messed up the whole
win your
playoff.
conference, man. Shout out to Duke. Anarchy.
Duke shook up everything. They got it. They shook up the whole. They shook up the show.
What?
Yeah,
What?
They shook it up.
That was not supposed to happen, bro.
But
That
I
was
rather
not supposed to happen.
10 out of 10. I'd rather Miami than Virginia, though. Honestly,
Facts.
So like,
That's facts.
I'm not mad at that.
That's
like,
facts.
Yeah. I didn't love the ACC representative in a sense of anybody. Like, like love.
Nope.
If anybody loved Miami,
but I think that's still off of just the loudness of Beck being there in the car. And it's like, it's Miami, but it's like, man, you saw some of the L's they took this year. Like, that's part of why Miami's in the boat that they was in. Because it was like, hey, bro, when we thought y'all dropped it multiple times.
I feel you. Yeah. I do feel that. It's kind of like, what do you want, though? Do you want the best teams, or is it?
That's fair.
Like, you and me, it's what do you want? And
that's fair.
Like, I get it. I do. I get that. Who's getting hot late, whatever, but I think they gotta find. I mean, I don't think it's no different than the NFL, though. Like, we've seen that NFC South teams get in the playoffs with 7 wins, like looking terrible. We've seen a Panther team make the playoffs that terrible. So
we all remember when the Seahawks hosted the Saints and they had a losing record. But even with it, it was like, yo, they still won that game.
They won their division. I was listening earlier. I heard somebody call into you and they was like, man, I'm worried about Detroit. And I was like, man, I don't even see Detroit.
Ain't worried about that.
When we see Baltimore again, man.
Who was in the North? We got a Cleveland and we got a Baltimore. All right, that's
schedule. I see a nice 2-game schedule.
That's all I'm worried about.
I see a nice.
I don't care about any of these other ones. I want us to win them, obviously, but
Aaron might not even.
We got 2 games.
Detroit, man.
We got 2 games I'm focused on. Yep.
Man, let it rest. Don't even worry about it. I'll see you next week. Like,
because we're not fighting. We're not fighting for the 1 seed. We out of that. So division.
Might not even trip on this Miami game, man. I'll see y'all.
Division.
I'll see you in Baltimore. I'll see you with Cleveland, and I'll see you when I see you. This be the last. Man. Yeah. Like, I think it's the same. I think teams did what they're supposed to do in SEC. I think Bama, you call it what you want. I got to the SEC championship. I'm in here. You got to see me one more time, even though I might not have. I got beat to sleep.
I'm in there. Yeah,
I'm here. You seen the Crimson and Cream? Like, you seen, I think you got to see JMU on.
Yeah, it matters. Like, all that matters.
Sunday, you got to watch me play.
Yep. And look, and you watch him put 40 on them, looking real nice with the gold dome. You like, oh, the streamers throwing everywhere. It's like, yo, they just optics. It look good, and it's a feel good story. Who don't love a good feel good story? You know that, TG. Come on, now. Everybody love a good feel. You said Rudy. Come on, now. Rudy won no 5-star.
I see Notre Dame not let up on a.
I did see that. I did see that.
Them try to put 100 on.
They tried. They for sure tried.
I seen them.
They for sure tried.
100, like put us in.
Yeah,
I think Notre Dame was high. I would have loved to see Notre Dame get some type of playing game to it. But on the same token, on a football guy, college coach, I'm not mad at them for opting out. I've seen a lot of stuff, man. They shouldn't have opted out. And what about the seniors and whatnot? The portal opens up on Wednesday. We're not going to any playoff. Let's try to get our team back. I appreciate y'all. We're not going to the Mercedes-Benz Bowl. We're going to go home. I'm going to take my ball and go home. I appreciate y'all, though. I do.
I can respect that.
We got to get ready for next year. I might lose this whole team.
No, and hearing what you're saying, I think is definitely real and is more of the evolved transfer portal commitment dates, roster building, and what the new just space is. I thought of it on the other side, and maybe this because I was a JMU guy, right? I'm like, bro, this is a chance to put tape out. This is a chance to ball. This is a chance to like another game. Like, yeah. And if I'm the backup and I'm saying to myself, hey man, because he's like, oh, the star's not gonna play. If I'm the dude that's been sitting behind that starting linebacker, that starting running back, that starting receiver, I'm like, hey, this is my audition. I get a chance to put tape out there. So I was kind of torn. I'm like, you said for who? If I'm about to transfer, if I'm trying to transfer, if I'm trying to go anywhere, if I'm trying to stay here, it's like, bro, but I feel you. But if you've never seen me, that's fair. That's fair.
You want to sit here for another, because my bowl game is going to be after Christmas, after New Year's. I got to jump.
They're not. No. You think there's going to be that long?
You don't?
It's not.
Bro,
I thought he would get one. I don't think so. No. You said to me, I ain't giving one of them. No. I'm like, bro, you give me like 2 weeks. You gonna put them in? No, bro. You gonna put them in one of the Minnesota Tire Bowls, bro? Come on, man. The Bahamas. I know. But all the big games, all the real bowl games in the playoffs. Yeah, all the bowl games that matter in the playoffs, bro.
You putting them as close to as real as you.
The Duke's Mayo. Put them in the Mayo.
You putting them as whichever one used to be a BCS, but they don't have the name of the BCS no more. Like,
I feel like all of those are playoffs, so that's why I'm like, yo, this got to be the day.
The orange,
orange, Fiesta. All them are all those are playoffs.
Tortilla still that?
Yeah, but
that's, and I'm not positive.
Tortilla Fiesta. I thought Tortilla Fiesta was the same bowl game, right?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think the same bowl. Yeah. But all that's playoffs though.
I'm just saying
Rose Bowl, playoff.
Rose Bowl.
That's playoffs though. All that's playoffs.
And then give me the Gator Bowl on January 3rd. Like, you know what time it is. Give me.
I feel you. I think you tried to spice up the fact that y'all was underachieving, and now you try to make the best of it if you play that bowl game in that space.
I get what we're gonna do for them people,
and that's fair. That's fair.
And it's like at the same time, like respectfully, it might sound crazy, and like we're in the landscape of this. You talking about they opted out. You might not have a team going into that. Like
that's fair.
These backups is trying to get in the portal. They're trying to land somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to get somewhere before he get there. Like in a sense,
and I'm glad that you can explain that space because you've lived that. Whereas, like I said, that's the disconnect for me. I didn't address that part of you got to make the decision 3 weeks before your game might even be. So are you going to stay here and miss that potential opportunity, or are you going to just hit the portal? That's
I might gotta go. And I feel everybody. I heard somebody say, man, you a senior and now you don't have no more games. And that's why they say leave no doubt and whatnot. But it's like at the same time, you might have went into this with not the same. Like you don't have Tito next to you and he been singing next to you all year. Like, no, he in the portal now. Or like Julian Love. Like, no, I'm getting ready for the league. I'm not playing in that. Like, like your aces are like, I'm opting out. Your twos are like, man, I'm transferring. Like it just could get real. Who are we practicing with? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if I'm a team, if I'm another coach from another team and you transferring to me, you're not playing in that game, bro.
No, you're not.
Absolutely not. You're not playing that game.
I'm not saying you can't, but like.
But you're not. Don't get hurt.
Even heavier than that. Like even if, like I hate to be, but it's like I might really like this kid. And I might not want you to see this kid quite yet. So no, I'm not going out there. Because now I done showed you this kid, and he was gonna come be a 2 next year for me. But you really liked him, and he played really good in that bowl game. And now you done offered him some money, and I done lost my back. Now I gotta get in the portal, and now I'm respectfully I'm weeks behind because I've been kind of practicing with these. Like I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I can dig that right there.
Yeah,
I could definitely dig that.
I appreciate y'all having me. We didn't make the playoffs. Yeah. Let's figure it out next year.
Nah, like I said, that for sure makes sense, man. I could definitely dig it. Hey, look, I'll be up here talking with you about this for another hour if we could, man. I looked at the clock. I was like, oh, bro, it's 5:45. I'm tripping a little bit. You're not.
One more thing, bro.
Yeah, what you got? Give me one more quick before we get up out of here, man.
One more nugget, bro. I got a lot of negative backlash, bro.
Yeah.
I'm all for player safety, bro. I love players. I love health. You know what I mean? As a defender, I love Zach Hurst. I love our situation. Where else do you want him to hit this man? Like, respectfully.
Oh yeah,
You
when you hit
don't
him in his knee,
You
yeah.
don't find
Can't hit him
38,000,
high, can't hit him low.
26,000, hit him
Yeah.
high. I can't, like, where do you want you don't have time as a football player, as a defensive player, to think that quick about your strike zone. You know you're not striking high, I'm striking low. There was nothing dirty about the hit. The hit just simply like, I don't have nowhere I can strike this man. This man's 262 pounds. I'm striking where I can strike. I really might have aimed for the thigh, whatever. I aimed for the lower extremity. I caught a knee. I hate that he got hurt like that.
Yeah.
But it's like that's truly what the league has asked the strike zone to be. When you find these people so much for hitting them in the head, that's where you're gonna get hit.
Debo lost how much money, man?
Man.
Mike Mitch, how much money, man? We go down the list, right? Dudes have lost real money, man. Al Sharon, oh my God. Kareem Jackson, he was another one. He was getting hit like that, bro, getting suspended, crazy fines. And it's like, man, when they take up to 6 figures at times for this, it's like, yeah, bro.
I gotta lower my strike.
And yeah. I'm with you on it, man. I'm with you. And it definitely sucks because, like you said, as a competitor, we would much rather get hit in our head than in our knees, man. Every single day. But this is, the climate that we are in right now. And until it changes, I'm with you. You can't find homie for hitting him. It's like, nah, bro. That's a legit clean hit by your rules, by your standards, man. Right, because they make it sound way worse. Yeah, it make it sound way worse.
Like, I seen something, they talking about suspending him and stuff.
Suspending him, right. It's not dirty. It was nothing dirty. It's nothing wrong. Right.
Like, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
No, that's facts on that, man. Big facts on that. All right. Let's go. So what I'm about to do, I'm about to run through these super chats. We're going to be up out of here in like 3 minutes tops, and I got to go because otherwise I'm about to get a text, and I don't want to get a text today, all right? So first one is from the homie Farron Bradford. He says, what is the tape saying about Roman Wilson? Also, 14 might need an extension. These two make our last 2 third-round picks questionable. For me, in terms of 14, Gainwell, give him an extension. Yeah, I thought he was on is he on a 1 year or 2 year? I thought he was on a 2 year. I could be off. But yeah, definitely keep him around for next year, man, and take it on a 1 year.
I think you're seeing the product. I think you're seeing the fruit of 14 being, like we said before, like
absolutely.
You seeing
he's 30. That's all that is. Yeah. Don't put 14 as the lead, dude, because then you're gonna run into the same issue. Right? Absolutely. Yeah. And with Roman, man, he's just young. You bring in Adam Thielen and MVS. These are 2 very proven dudes. So that's why I thought they got the helmet, and why Roman was the odd man out.
Man, I almost threw everything when they threw MVS that slant, man, on third.
Bro, man. That's that Rodgers having that confidence in him. You know that.
Man.
I was like, that's a heck of a time to target him. Boy, heck of a time to target him. But that's what that was, though. But let's keep it going. Because like I said, we're going to get this clock right. All right, Mike Hood, he says, yo, Mr. Moats, shout out to you, and shout out to them Dukes. Hey, look, man, them college football playoff dudes, you know how that is, man. For those that are the question, they do play Oregon. All right, they got Oregon coming up. Okay, be ready. Okay, that's what they say. Shout out to Big Noriega. Hey, look, Tennessee, Boise. Okay. Oh, that's all I'm saying, man. Hey, look, and their budgets are way bigger too. No. Not see comfort, bro. Do that. Hey, look. I love what we done. Oh, heck yeah. And we still in it. That's the other thing. Just make sure you watch it. That's all. Make sure you watch it. As long as you watch it, that's all I care about. Make sure you watch it. All right. Shout out to the Big Noriega.
Just had the #1 recruiting class in the Big 12. They did with Texas Tech.
I really do appreciate y'all for that, man. Like, because JMU, I don't think we've ever had a #1 recruiting class or #1 budget, #1 anything, and it's just like we just line them up. You know how it is. We the ones that you just gotta prove it to us sometimes. We know that everybody is nicer, everybody is bigger, everybody's cooler, but it's like, can you just show us though? Like, we coach lead too. Dude, you want to know the beauty of it? We've already done this before, right? Because Signetti did it the first time, and then Chesney came over. Now Chesney is ready, and this is what Chesney is. We've already had this. This was already done 3 weeks ago, man. Yeah, this is nothing new. So the statement, they're literally going into the last game. You know what they posted? Thank you, Coach Chesney. Thank you. Not the Lane Kiffin, not the whoa, what you doing, Lane? Let's boot it. No. We said thank you, Chesney. You did an awesome job. We appreciate you. Hey, you want to stay to coach the playoffs? Stand coast to cloud as long as you need, baby. All right, we appreciate you. UCLA, you know what they said? You said, hey, take as much time as you need, baby. We seen what you did over there, and we know what the guy before you is doing in Indiana. You saw what he did to Ohio State. Mike Hood, I know, baby, I know. But yeah, that's that JMU. Shoot, I'm watching Cheese Surratt. You know who that is? That's JMU. That's homegrown. That's pure blood JMU. The running back, Black, that's pure blood. I'm watching JMU in Mendoza. I'm like, it's JMU Mendoza.
From Maryland. That's a Baltimore guy. I can't let you claim.
Yeah, but he was at JMU before he became anybody else. Yeah, don't play that. Yeah, heck yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm Maryland, but I'll give you that.
Look at the dudes on defense. I'm like, all right, bro. But let me stop getting distracted, all right? Because I'm about to get a text. All right. So Big Noriega says, win in playoffs, then go get Mendoza in the offseason. I don't hate it. I don't like the interview, though, but I don't hate it.
I love the interview.
I hated the interview.
Love the interview.
I hated the interview.
It was Kirk
I hated
Cousins.
it. I hated that. I hated it. I don't. Cut it out, bro. I hated that, bro. I hated that. It was so forced. I hated it, bro. I hated it.
The giggle.
I hated it, bro.
You know,
I hated it, bro. I absolutely hated it. But look. Stop it. I hated it. All right. But look. If he's our quarterback, then I'll side with it. I'll get behind it. Okay.
Ooh.
But yeah, I just I don't even know how he said it. I ain't saying it.
No,
man. Yeah.
That's gone.
I was about to say we ain't about to get it, but I'm like, if it showed up on the roster at some point, man, sure. I'm not against it. I just don't see it happening for us. But all right.
Going in the top 3.
But look. Let me stay focused here, TG. I gotta stay focused there, all right? Because we were supposed to be there about 5:30. You know this.
Same page.
Shout out to XABGX, though, showing love. He says Aaron Rodgers tried to hurry up on that Calvin Austin the third catch, but Arthur Smith messed it up. I don't necessarily want to isolate it to say it was Arthur Smith. I think just as a whole, none of them were on the same page with it in terms of it. But we saw the second time with the DK, that was actually when they all took that and was like, yo, get on the line, man. Let's snap this thing. So, like I said, I don't look at it as just a one-person thing with that. I looked at it as all those dudes in that, man. But that was kind of how I looked at it. What about you, baby?
I don't think they messed it up. I think AR was just super aware and he tried to hurry it up. I don't think anybody was sitting there thinking it wasn't that. You got to think they got to get the 2 second of the film. He's seen it live in action in moment. Like, hurry up, let's go. I seen it. I don't need no tape, no nothing. I know what I seen. Let's go.
And we get the replay from the home, from the crib. Like, yeah.
But you got to think, even like upstairs, they still getting that same. Like, it takes a few seconds for that replay to get there. By then, it's too late. Because once everybody gets the replay, everybody got the replay.
It's done.
By the time you seen it, it was too late. If you're reading this, it's too late.
Facts. All right. Then we got the homie Black Magic just says, talking trash with the Steelers gang. Always appreciate talking a little spicy with the gang. You already know it is, baby. Let's ride. All right. And now when I tell you, TG, this is the rapidest, most fire, these final two, we not debate. It's just shout out to AJ Martinez. He says, I actually think college needs a 24-team playoff. It's awesome to see JMU and Tulane in the tourney. Shout out to the chat, 55 TG 3130. He's got the win versus Miami is what he's calling as well. Oh, that's what he's calling. All right, that's what he's calling. Miami got in the first round. They
Let me do my homework.
He's calling up. He might be calling upset.
No, Miami.
I thought it was Ole Miss and Tulane. That's what I thought. Yeah,
it is Ole Miss and Tulane.
Yeah.
No, I'd have to do my homework right quick on that one. But
2014 playoff, yes or no?
No, it's way too many teams.
I'm with you. All right, and then I'm with you.
They'd have to
shout
start
out
the season, no preseason games, and then it'd be way different. Then the SEC would look like. Then just no.
Yeah. All right, and then the final super that came in today, and don't send no more guys. All right, we up out of here. Quinto 49. He says TJ Watt was great in run defense yesterday, but he looked pretty different on the back end of the game and pass rushing. What do you guys think? I would agree about the run defense, man. I thought he definitely looked good there. In terms of the pass rush, I personally didn't see it like that. I just thought that, man, the Ravens were gonna make sure that you're gonna have to go through the trash, go through the nonsense, man. And it wasn't necessarily and people think of TJ's double teams as it has to be two dudes there, and it's not always that. Sometimes it's the ghost motion. It's to do this a line there pre-snap, and then he goes out. It's like that type of stuff. So all of that is just designed to slow you down. Could TJ still be more productive? Yes. Right? Not shying away from that. Yes. but I don't view it as he's losing a step. And maybe I could be misinterpreting it, but I don't view it as that. I just think that, yeah, he could be more productive, but they also doing things to impact him, to slow him down.
I didn't really think I think he made loud plays and doing his job. And I always respect doing your job because that is making plays. But I just didn't think he did nothing crazy. I just didn't like he was out there. He played.
Well.
You feel his presence. And I think you feel his presence.
Yeah.
You feel it. Like he ain't doing nothing crazy. A lot of money, but
of course we were losing right here on this one. Come on, man. Come on, T. Oh, he back. All right. I'm about to say, bro, come on. We got 10 seconds left, man. Don't you do me like that, bro. Come on, man. All right. So yeah, he played. Hey, do your job. Nothing wrong with doing your job. It was a high pay do your job, but he's doing his job.
And I'm mad at it.
Yep.
But sometimes he does stuff you can't see, Yeah.
And
that's like, I thought he was physical in the run game, and I give him that. You know what I mean? He wasn't just running upfield. He did his job. It was about 1 or 2 plays. Highsmith ran upfield. He retracked, made a play, but it's like, you could just see like somebody's in there talking to them boys. Hey, we're not doing that. TJ, you're not doing this, so we all not doing it. I think it's like that. We're not just running upfield.
Yeah. No, that's respect on that, man.
Chase the butt. Touch the butt. You
touch
know
it
what I mean.
every time. Do the details, man.
As an
do the details.
linebacker, bro. Hey, touch that butt, bro. Respect. Touch the
facts.
Butt. If you know, you know, you know.
I like it, baby. I like it. Well, my dog, that is officially it. Throw the towel in, man. Throw the towel in, man. All right. Because we over here cooking. I'm like, yo, we could cook way more longer. I already know this, man, because there's so much more. Like, just throw the dang old towel. All right. We got to get up out of this thing. All right. Because this phone about the bus. All right. And I don't need that problem in my life today. Okay, TG. It's a victory Monday in a multitude of ways. We feeling real good over here. You dig me? All right. So if y'all enjoyed the show, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Stay safe out there. My dog appreciate you as always. And until next time, baby. Peace.